I am incredibly excited about it. We are checking our audio first, but we are ready for Mass Effect 2. I genuinely can't tell. It's very staticky. Or if that's just how I sound. Testing. It's fine. I just can't hear myself over the blaring fanfare. But do let me know if that's not the case. And I am, in fact, quite scratchy. Welcome back. During the last session, we had resolved, at least for the moment, the small issue of Saren and the death of the entire universe in the original Mass Effect. We are now ready for Mass Effect 2. Let's do it. I'm so excited. This is one of my most nostalgic and favorite games of all time. In we go. Welcome. And here's to you. It's been a while, my friend. Shh. That's right. You enjoy that space wreckage, you gorgeous creature. So where did we leave off? It seemed like a pretty happy ending in the original Mass Effect, barring the fact that a huge swarm of Reapers, perhaps infinite Reapers, is even now on their way to kill us all. Other than that, pretty happy ending. Alright, that's all fine. Mostly I'm interested in the sound. Yes, let's take this music down. Ooh, just a touch. And also let's prioritize dialogue. Let's do it. Gameplay, poor. You'll see. Subtitles on. That's what I'm looking for. I love me some subtitles. So that I know how things are spelt. If not, how to pronounce them. I never know how to pronounce things. Alright, in we go. I do want to import our dear Catherine, if at all possible. Yes. Catherine, I missed you. Yes, that's fine. Auto level up, Okay. Service history. Imported details. Catherine. Rank 55. That must be my level. Vanguard. Paragon. Yes. Look at me. I am an example for the children. Erdnot Rex survived. Good. I didn't even know it was an option for him to die. That's terrible. Ashley Williams did not survive. And I still feel bad about it. I still feel conflicted, especially with how much Caden Alanko has been up in my personal space. The Council was saved during the attack on the Citadel. Commander Shepard recommended Captain Anderson, hot damn, yes I did, for a seat on the Council. That all sounds correct. Pull around to the first window. That'll be $16 for a small fry these days. If you make poor decisions on Virmire Rex dies, how dare they? How dare they make poor decisions? So nice to see you. Hello there. Who's this? Why does he have chair legs for a butt?
More than we could have hoped for.
Commander Shepard uncovered the truth.
And still, it's not enough.
We're at war.
Nostalgic voice.
No one wants to admit it, but humanity is under attack.
But they're sending her to fight Geth. Geth! We both know they're not the real threat. The Reapers are still out there.
And it's up to us to stop them.
The Council will never trust Cerberus.
Cool
They'll
doing
never
it,
accept our help,
apparently.
even after everything humanity has accomplished. But Shepard, They'll follow her. She's a hero, a bloody icon.
You're
But she's
damn
just
right
one
I
woman.
am.
If we lose Shepard, humanity might well follow.
Then see to it that we don't lose her.
Those piercing baby blues. Martin Sheen, you've captured my imagination. 1 month after the devastating Geth attack on the Citadel, the galactic community struggles to rebuild. The Alliance fleet made a tremendous sacrifice to save the Citadel Council and earned humanity membership in their prestigious group. Now the Council is forced to respond to evidence that the Reapers, enormous machines that eradicate... Oh, God! There's never enough time. Is it me? Do I... It's like, yes, your eyes can read quite quickly, but when you have to say it out loud, we're gonna need a minute. My mouth is not as quick as my eyes.
Disengaging FTL drives.
You know what happened, though. It's fine.
Emission sinks active.
Dr. Chakwas! So smooth.
Board is green. We are running
So
silent.
svelte.
We're wasting our time. 4 days searching up and down this sector, and we haven't found any sign of Geth activity.
Classic. Navigator Presley.
3 ships went missing here in the past month. Something happened to them.
Joker.
My money's on slavers. The Terminus system is crawling with them.
Picking up something
We'd
on a
have to
long-range
nuke the
scanner.
Terminus system.
Unidentified vessel. Looks like a cruiser.
Doesn't match any known signatures.
It's fighting?
Cruiser is changing course.
No, a lot of signatures.
Now on intercept trajectory.
Can't be. Stealth systems are engaged.
Joker,
There's no way
evasive
a Geth
maneuvers.
ship could possibly...
It's not the Geth. Brace for evasive maneuvers!
He was ahead of me. Subscription. It is so kind of you. Welcome.
Presley!
Just in time.
Kinetic barriers down.
Ah!
Multiple hull breaches. Weapons offline. Somebody get that fire out.
Cornucopia of subscriptions is fired off. Generosity is astonishing. We are. Oh, that guy's dead. Sorry about that. Hey, are you wearing Ashley's armor? First game?
Shepard!
In honor of her memory?
Distress beacon is ready for launch.
Sweet of you.
Will the Alliance get here in time?
They damn well better. This is the time for that.
I'm not doing this just so they can find our frozen corpses. Get everyone onto the escape shuttles. Joker's still in the cockpit.
Okay.
He won't abandon ship. I'm not leaving either. I need you to get the crew onto the evac shuttles. I'll take care of Joker. Commander! Caden, go! Now. Aye, aye. Everybody in! Go!
Precarious
Go!
sitch.
Go!
Right to your family. Oh. Okay, man. I told you to get everybody out. Pods, pods. What kind of weaponry is that? They have a fairly sturdy shield/hull system, and they've just completely ignored it. Shepard, do you maybe want to get off the ship so that you might survive to fight another day? Give it to Joker. Well, yes, we've got to do that first. Abandon Joker on the ship.
We've suffered heavy damage from an unknown enemy.
Classic layout. Not that way. Do.
Come on, baby, hold together. Hold together.
Joker? I hope you have some sort of gills. We're in trouble out here. What planet is that? Besides, gorgeous. Here we go. Chairs. Everywhere you look. It's like Disney's haunted mansion up in here. Joker? Oh good, you have a little force field. I was so worried about your oxygen. Hey buddy. You in there? Oh, good, I can walk
Come
right
on,
through.
Joker. We have to get out of here.
Nice.
No, I won't
faceplate.
abandon the Normandy. I can still save her.
Joker, I'm going to throw you off of the ship. I know that it's well known that nobody tosses a dwarf, but yeah, I'm gonna have to.
The Normandy's lost.
I call
Going
him
down with the
stupid.
ship won't change that.
That's not accurate.
Yeah, okay. Help me up.
Mm-hmm.
They're coming around for another attack.
Nobody tosses. Joker. Brittle bones. It's true. Lifting him up might be agonizingly painful. Ah, there it is. I'm so sorry, my friend. That's where he was sitting moments ago.
Commander! Shepard!
Bye, Joker. Tell them of my story. It's kidney damage for sure. Normandy? It was fun while it lasted. I'm perhaps venting oxygen out the back of me. Yeah, that's not great. Welcome back. Bit of a bummer. Of a way to start. Good morning. It's so nice to see you there. Mass Effect Genesis is an interactive comic that summarizes the events of Mass Effect 1. Would you like to review the story so far? That is awesome. We just reviewed the story so far yesterday morning, but yes, I would, but not right now. We'll see you next time. Mass Effect Genesis. I didn't know that was included in this legendary edition. That's fantastic. Now we're watching Sam
Commander
Raimi's
Shepard has been
Spider-Man.
recovered.
Apparently.
The Lazarus project will proceed as planned.
Oh, my heart looks unhealthy. What did you do to it? Dipped it in some sort of thick gravy for several days. Let it marinate. This looks like if this is my body, I appear to be dead. I appear to be quite dead. And in need of Lazarusing. Heart's all better now. Good, good. Look at that enormous brain, filled with delicious thoughts. There you are. I love my own. So, the imported face, with imported hairstyle. Where is my eyebrow thingy? It's one of the most important features of Dear Catherine. I would like to accept the imported face, but then also make changes to it. I don't want you to have healed my eyebrow scar. That's not to mention my mouth. I hope I can still perhaps make changes. I'm not entirely sure. So it does allow us to reclass, if needed. As much as I genuinely enjoy having access to biotic abilities, I just never really used any of them in the first game, which is a me problem. There's also the concept that if we were to lean into more engineering abilities, we would be able to decrypt boxes, etc. ourselves. and not have to rely on Tally quite so heavily. But if I'm being honest, I kind of like relying on Tally quite heavily. Tally? Keep running, Tally. So we could do soldier, perhaps, so that we would have sniper rifle training and assault rifle training, and actually the way that I play the game would be enhanced by that, because I apparently cannot stop playing it in one specific way. But we could continue on with our train of thought and continue to be a vanguard. Plus, biotic abilities might be more visually stunning in the later games. I'm not sure. Let's say that the crash of the Normandy and the subsequent venting of my oxygen resulting in cell death has reverted my biotic state, and I am now just someone who uses assault rifles, because that's really what I am. Your achievements give you access to the following bonus powers. Select one. Select one. I apparently didn't make very many achievements first time through. I'll take a flashbang. Thank you. Yes. Confirm, but also give me my eyebrow and mouth scars. You'll be unable to change any settings. Like, what? What? I mean, we can just say that it got all healed up, but that's sad. Gave her so much character. So much character. I'm tempted to go all the way back through the screens. All the way back through the screens. So why can't I start from here and use this as a base plate for greater things? Do our best. Okay. Facial structure's probably fine. We're gonna need some neck thickness, though, for sure. Iris color. Sort of a gray situation, if memory serves. Not so much blue, but gray. I do like that. Excuse me. That hint of violet, though. That's actually... But this would probably be what I'm looking for. Though it's a bit more noticeably contrasted in the second game. I do kind of like that, too. A bit of a darker gray, maybe a hint of green in there. Or these are roughly like the other ones, a little more on the blue side, but less less contrasted than the straight gray. Because this just kind of makes her look like an android or something. It's so vibrant in its grayscaleness. Does that work? So it's like gray with a hint of green, gray with a hint of blue. So much gray. Or maybe just a hint of violet. I do really like that. I'm tempted by it, but we're gonna have to see how it goes with my classic gothic makeup. So, let me leave this at there, and we'll come back around to it. Except that for now... Are there not scars in Mass Effect 2? Is that what I'm to understand? Because that's just sort of strange. There definitely does not seem to be a scars category. Facial structure? Oh, she's seen some things, and she is haunted. Same, Catherine. Same. Cheeks gaunt, eyes saggy. So yeah, maybe it's just like they took the scars away and she's going to lack that bit of character. Which makes me just want to stick with this. Sad, but I'm glad we checked. Alright. Engage. Thank you for humoring me.
On the monitor. Something's wrong.
She's reacting to outside stimuli, showing an awareness of her surroundings. Oh my god, Miranda. I think she's waking up.
Miranda, nice to meet you.
Damn it, Wilson. She's not ready yet. Give her the sedative.
Man.
Shepard, don't try to move. Just lie
Give
still.
me a
Try to
sedative.
stay
Oh
calm.
god, the
Heart rate's still
babe.
climbing. Brain activity is off the charts. That's pushing
Sedate
to the red zone.
me.
It's not working.
Another dose. Now.
Dose me, smooth man.
Heart rate dropping.
Oh, that's the
Stat
stuff.
falling back into normal range. That was too close. We almost lost her.
I told you your estimates were off. Run the numbers again.
Getting off on that Caden Alanko foot. Don't try to kiss me while I'm sleeping.
Wake up, Commander.
Caden. Oh,
Shepard, do you hear
I
me?
seem
Get
quite-
out of that bed now. This
quite
facility is
damaged.
under attack.
that's good for me.
Shepard, your scars aren't healed, but I need you to get moving. This facility is under attack. There's a pistol in the locker on the other side of the room.
Everywhere I go, the facility is under attack.
Grab the
Alright, it's pistol
and pull it
time.
from the locker. You don't have time to wait around, Shepard. Grab your weapon and armor.
Ooh,
pistol doesn't
she
have a
changed
thermal clip.
right
It's
quick.
in medbay. We'll get you a clip from. Damn it! Those canisters by the door are going to blow. Get behind cover now. Keep your head
Okay.
down, Shepard. Shield yourself from the blast.
This apparently doesn't act as cover. I guess maybe I'll go where you want me to. Enter the cover. Thank you for waiting, canisters. I appreciate you. I have no
Someone's
ammo.
hacking security trying to kill you. Look for a thermal clip for your pistol.
Got it.
Looks like they set
Can
up a
reload
barricade
now.
to try holding the mechs off.
What a treat. Right. Mechs, you said?
Look out!
He shouted, look out! Made me paranoid. Hacked mech.
Keep moving. We need to get to the shuttles.
Nice. Enhancements.
Shepard, security mechs are closing in on your position. Take cover.
I'm sure they are. Not for long. Thank goodness, that's actually the button to reload now.
Nice work, Shepard. Coast
It's
is
so
clear.
much smoother than the first game. I do appreciate that. Alright, got ammo. Got a smooth, sterile hallway.
Don't waste time. I can't keep the mechs
I
distracted
suggest
for
you
long.
duck. I wish you ducked. Oh no. Checking the supply closet. Nothing. Alright. Everybody's sleeping on the job? What are you doing? Why are you sleeping with your eyes open? Why isn't there any breath or pulse? What's happening here? You guys sleep weird. Take
More
grenade
reinforcements
launcher.
heading your way.
If you insist.
Here come the mechs. Use the grenade launcher to take them out.
We've been spotted.
Take the elevator
Sweet.
down one floor.
Alright, back to pistol. Back to pistol. I said back to pistol. One moment, I'll be right back with you. Just get emotional. I see I have 146,000 credits. I'm not sure what I spent the other 800 and some on. I do have a bit of palladium, iridium, platinum, and element 0. Fun. Do I have any points? 6 squad points. interesting that there does not seem to be a charm yet. Maybe with my face in its current condition, I lack the riz. That's fine. I'll get the riz back.
Hurry! Get to the door! Run!
Ah, my face! I just got this face.
You're doing fine, Shep. Head to the next room and I'll try to meet you. Shepard, read me. I've got Nick closing in on my position.
So I read you. Anytime a game starts now, ever since I played Metal Gear Solid 5? I want to say 5. There's been so many. Every time a game starts with a surgery, I get paranoid about if I am, in fact, myself. I'm sure that Catherine is always Catherine. In my heart and elsewhere. Good for you. That's the decision I would make. Was I threatened with me?
Progress is slow, but subject
Hey,
shows
Miranda.
signs of recovery. Major organs are again functional, and there are signs of rudimentary neurological activity.
Goodness.
In an effort to accelerate the process, we've moved from simple organic reconstruction of the subject to biosynthetic fusion. Initial results show promise.
Biosynthetic fusion? What did you replace?
The cost of this
In what
project
way
is
am I fused?
astronomical. Over 4 billion credits so far. But nobody seems to care that we've gone over budget. I don't know where
I
the
know
boss
what they
gets all
spent
his
my money on.
Maybe it's better not to know. I just wish he'd kick a little more in my direction once in a while.
We all do, Wilson. We all wish the boss would kick a little more money our direction. Relatable. Alright, down the hallway. You have been rebuilt. Cerberus has the technology. I'm better, faster, stronger. I forgot I was trying to wait till the cutscene was over, so as not to interrupt our dear friends in their space death. But thank you for all the gifted subs. That is incredibly kind of you. There's so many. So many gifted subs. It is so nice to see you guys. What? Get out of here, pop-up window. You went to get off the bed, and the phone, if you playing, slides down, and I sat on the damn thing right about the time you say, "Ah, my face!" So like the polite person I am, I went, "Oh, sorry," and hopped up right quick. It's the best. Tubes. At a time like this, you think we have time to sit and admire the tubes? Well, we do. Hold on! I'll be right in! Oh no, there's so much blood on the glass. Where do you suppose that blood came from?
Log update. I can't figure Miranda out. As project director, she should be ecstatic at all the progress we've made. But she's still the same old ice queen. Maybe she's worried Shepard might become the new favorite. Or maybe she is just a pure cold-hearted bitch.
If I ever meet this Wilson, I'm gonna have to pop a cap in his ass.
Gravity's
For using such naughty language. I'm here to back you up. Hold still, or I might shoot you in the back.
What are you doing here? I thought you were still a work
My
in
friend.
progress.
That's what all humanity is. Should we do quick introductions? I mean, our head is above the firing line, but
You with Miranda?
Yeah, sorry. I forgot this is all new to you right now. I'm Jacob Taylor.
I just woke up.
I've been stationed here
Sleepy bear.
detected.
Damn it!
Jacob, good to meet you.
Things must be worse than I thought if Miranda's got you
Exquisite
running
marksman.
around. I'll fill you in, but we better get you to the shuttle first.
Alright, after you. I don't really care why they're attacking right now. Lead the
It's your
way.
station, Jacob. I'll follow you.
First step, let's finish off these metal bastards. We're low on thermal clips,
Sure.
but I'm a biotic. Just give the order when you want me to hit them with the good stuff.
Oh, Jacob, you've got the good stuff. What a privilege it is. Alright, middle guy. Pull? That seems new. Yeah. It's Jacob.
Falling back.
I'll take it from here. You rest. You rest and regain your strength. Perhaps eat some
Ready to get the
Ritz
hell off this station?
bits. I mean, now that we have just a second, I'd love
Before we
to
go anywhere, I need some answers.
get to know you.
Sure. What do you want to know?
I'd like to investigate. Turn around. Give me a twirl. Twirl for daddy. Did I die? Do you know? Are you a medical
Said
professional?
they spent 2 years rebuilding me. How bad were my injuries?
I'm no doctor, but it was bad. When I first saw you, you
Not
were
a
nothing
medical.
but meat and tubes. Anywhere else, they'd have put you in a coffin. But Project
that vision I
Lazarus was
had.
different. Cutting-edge technology.
Is that what the Prothean beacon was trying to show me the entire time? Meat and tubes! Meat and tubes! This is your fate! Sounds like a kick-ass musical number. Meat and tubes! Meat and tubes! This is your fate! It's meat and tubes! They'd have put you in a coffin. Project Lazarus was different. Cutting-edge technology. You cut all of my edges with that technology. Tell
Can
me
you
more?
tell me about the project? Were there other test subjects?
Project Lazarus only had one subject. The whole point was to bring you back. Just you. Even that was a
Billions
challenge.
of credits spent.
2 years. All the top scientists. The best technology money could buy.
Better be worth it. Gotta put a lot more effort into this. Okay. You, my friend. My
What's
buddy,
your
my
job
pal.
here?
Depends on who you ask. Technically, I'm Miranda's top lieutenant. But I'm just a soldier. I served 5 years in the Alliance before this. Now I'm in charge of the station's security. Usually a lot
hell of a
more
job.
dull than this. Normally I don't fire my gun unless it's target practice.
Oh, I wasn't being sarcastic. We all get invaded from time to time. That's not a failure in security, but you're doing a great job with the defense. The attack on the station, the Normandy crew, yes.
The last thing I remember
Most
is the
importantly,
Normandy blowing
how
up.
is everyone?
Did anyone
My
else
family.
make it?
Just about everybody survived. A few servicemen from the lower decks didn't get out. Navigator
Oh.
Presley was killed by an explosion. But everyone else, including the non-Alliance
Won't more
crew,
Navigator
Yasari, Liara,
Presley.
Aquarian, they all made it out alive.
Oh, thank goodness. The Quarian. Liara. Oh. Okay, good. Where are
Do
they
you know
now?
what any of them are doing now?
I don't know, Commander. It's been 2 years. They've moved on. Left the Alliance.
They forgot
Could be
about me.
anywhere.
It's fine.
They were my team. If they knew I was alive, they'd come back.
Maybe you can track them
Nothing.
down after we get off the station. If we
Flesh
get off the station.
reconstruction. She looks super badass. Alright, thank you for answering my questions. Just one
When I
more.
first woke up, someone named Miranda was talking to me over the radio. We lost contact just before I ran into you.
Miranda Lawson is the station's ranking officer. She led the Lazarus team. It was her job to bring you back to life, no matter what. Should have guessed she'd try to save you. She's not about to give up on you now. You said you lost contact. Could you tell what was happening?
Nope.
There was some gunfire and an explosion right before I lost her.
She knows how to take care of herself. But I hope she's okay.
What's
Let's
the
go find
quickest
out.
way to those shuttles?
You, me,
Depends where
want to
the
hold
mechs are
hands?
thickest.
We can still fire our
Probably best
pistols
if
if
we
we hold
Check.
hands.
Check. Anyone on this frequency? Anybody still alive out there? Hello?
Wilson, this is Jacob. I'm here with Commander Shepard.
Wilson,
Just took
eh?
out a wave of mechs over in D-Wing.
Shepard's alive?
Prepare your
How the
eyes.
hell? Never mind. You need to get her out of there. Get to the service
Seems
tunnels and
surprised.
head for the network control room.
Offended that I'm alive.
Roger that, Wilson. Stay on this frequency.
Who's that and what are his structural
I
weaknesses?
remember a Wilson checking on me one time when I woke up.
That's him. He's the
So
chief
Presley
medical
now
tech.
permanently
Answers
has that.
directly to Miranda. Come on. Service tunnels are this way.
Alright, Jacob. Pardon me while I point my service revolver right at your sternum. Here we go. Don't trust a hallway. I've seen Star Wars.
They've seen us.
Oh no! They're dead now. It's fine. Doesn't matter that they've seen us. Jacob, duck! Good man.
Damn it, Wilson.
See, you've been
This room's
trained.
crawling with mechs.
The whole
Trained to
station
duck.
is crawling with mix. I'm doing the best I can.
Just say make 20 enemies scream as they're on fire?
Oh god.
It's a bit of a dark achievement.
Wilson, where are you?
Server room B.
Probably read it wrong.
They're out of control. Oh, God, I'm hit.
Alright, up the stairs. Thanks, Jacob. You should probably be leading this little raiding party of ours. Oh, everyone is so sleepy.
Physical reconstruction of subject is complete, but we still need to evaluate all mental and neurological functions.
Not to mention
Our
psychological.
orders were clear. Make Commander Shepard who she was before the explosion. The same mind, the same morals, the same personality. If we alter her identity in any way, if she's somehow not the woman she used to be, the Lazarus Project will have failed.
Very
I
commendable.
refuse to let that happen.
I appreciate the lengths that they went to return me to my current state.
Shepard, down here!
Wilson, I go ahead and open fire on you. You called Miranda some naughty words. What do you have to say for yourself?
Got me in the leg!
I remember you, Wilson. I remember what you did. Let's
We
go.
need to get off this station.
I'm not going anywhere till someone fixes my leg.
Should be some Metagel in the first
Saw
aid
it off
station on
for
the
you
wall.
if you'd like.
Hopefully there's enough to get him up and moving again.
Grab the Metagel from the first aid
Whip out a
station on
quick
the wall.
vibroblade. Alright. Wasting perfectly good resources on Wilson now. God. I guess we're doing Unity, as the giant message pop-up says.
Wilson's hurt
Yeah,
bad.
just like searching around.
Thanks, Shepard. Never thought
Lazarus
you'd save my
failed.
life.
Shepard isn't a vanguard
Guess that
anymore.
makes us even now. I thought maybe I could shut down the security mechs, but whoever did this fried the whole
Greedy for
system.
sniper rifles.
Completely irreversible.
We didn't ask what you were doing. Why do you even have security mech clearance? You were in the bio wing.
Weren't you listening? I came here to try and fix this. Besides, I was shot.
It's a
How do you
classic
explain
play.
that?
Classic play to shoot yourself in the leg, non-fatally, so that it appears that you're on our side, when in fact you've betrayed us. Jacob, twist his nips. Twist them. I don't care if he's wearing thick cotton. Twist them.
You're all strangers to me. Let's get someplace safe and then we'll sort out whose fault it is.
Right, Shepard. We need to find Miranda. We can't leave her behind.
Forget about Miranda.
It's true.
She was over in D-Wing. The mechs
Wilson,
were all over that
you're a
sector.
terrible person.
There's no way she survived.
A bunch of mechs won't
That's
drop
your plan
Miranda.
all along.
She's alive.
Then where is she? Why haven't we heard from her? There are only two possible explanations. She's either dead, or she's a traitor.
The bags under your eyes also suggest a certain amount of villainy. I mean, I'm no stranger to having bags under my eyes, and I'm filled with villainy, so it takes one to know one. There are only two possible explanations. She's either dead or she's a traitor. Either way, I was hoping that would be either way we can help her, but it's not that. Let's go here.
And why did she wake me up and warn me about the attack?
Okay, maybe she's not a traitor, but that doesn't change the facts. We're here, she's not.
Do not trust
We need
Wilson.
to save ourselves. The shuttle bay is only a few. We can overload
Time to go.
the shuttles.
Shotgun!
Forces have engaged.
These mechs don't know when to quit.
I was supposed to use overload on the explosive crates, preferably while Wilson was crouched behind them.
The fastest
Never
way to
mind.
the shuttles is through those canisters.
Does anyone have goodies for me? Please, I beg of you. Is that message not gonna go away if I don't use overload on the crates? I've missed my opportunity.
That's it. Let's get out of
Sorry,
here.
we were all standing so close. Moving along.
Okay, we took him down. But this is getting tense. Shepard, if I tell you who we work for, will you trust me?
This really isn't the
Oh,
time,
probably
Jacob.
not.
We won't make it if she's expecting a shot in the back.
If you want to piss off the boss, it's your ass, Jacob.
The Lazarus Project, the program that rebuilt you. It's funded and controlled by Cerberus.
I've had dealings with Cerberus in the past. Typical shady corporation, always trying to press the boundaries of science for some sort of hideous weaponry. That sounds familiar.
I think I ran into Cerberus a few times while I was investigating Saren. Some kind of pro-human splinter group, right?
Well, that's what the Alliance wants people to believe. But there's more to it. The Alliance
And
declared
what
you
of
dead.
that?
They gave up. Cerberus spent a fortune to bring you back. Look, I'd be suspicious too. But right now, we have to work together. I thought you deserved to know what's what. Once we're off the
Genuinely
station, I'll take you
appreciate
to
that.
the elusive man.
I'm
He'll
gonna hold
explain
it against you.
everything. I promise.
He sounds very elusive.
Elusive man. Is he in charge of all this?
Yeah, that's not his real name, of course. Nobody knows who he really is.
It was a code name the Alliance used for him. Kinda stuck.
Catching up on the chat. I feel like I missed something. Ah, yes, conversation choices now dictate your Paragon Renegade status. Is that including charm and intimidate? Are they like one and the same thing now? That's the message I missed, and I'm sorry it took me so long. Alright, thank you for telling me.
Well, if I won't get any more answers here, let's get moving.
It's not much farther to the shuttle bay.
Scholar. But where's the achievement for Fool? +6 Paragon. -1 Medigel. Wilson! Damn your eyes. Take that data pad. Credits. Lovely. Okay, fine.
You've been spotted.
Probably reload. Damn it. I got your back. Looking at Wilson and Jacob next to each other is not flattering for Wilson. Moving on. So glad I can reload finally. Cover time. Not sure why I'm aiming at all of their robo crotches. Really raise that aim just a touch. So many crates. It's like an aperture science facility in here. So Cerberus is paying me a bounty for scanning technology. Appreciate that.
Than we initially feared. In addition to the expected burns and internal injuries from the explosion, subject has suffered significant cellular breakdown due to long-term exposure to vacuum and sub-zero temperatures.
Thought I saw some of that.
Despite the extent of the physical trauma, Wilson assures me subject is salvageable. The Lazarus project will proceed as planned.
Wilson, do I have you to... Why are you crouching? I mean, I guess because I was aiming at you. Yeah, oh, that's very nice. Good AI. Save time. Highlight individual nodes to find matching symbols. When you found 2 matching symbols, select them to complete the circuit. Complete all circuits before you run out of time to bypass security. It sounds a little more complicated than one might like, but okay. Aww. Maybe I shouldn't be connecting any of them that quickly. Understood. No, don't press it. Just hover. Okay. I was insisting on pressing it. We're good. Ooh. Wilson, do you want in on some of this? Little personal slush fund, you know what I'm saying? Fund for slushies. Moving on. No slushies for Wilson. So many crates, but where? Where are the barrels? I need home goods. Alright, I'll stop being so greedy that we're making no progress at all. Open door.
Come on, through here. We're almost at
That's
this.
fantastic.
Miranda, but you were.
Hey, you're alive.
Dead?
Good for you.
What the hell are you doing?
He sold us out, didn't he?
My job. Wilson betrayed us all.
Or maybe you did. Wilson was a good man. No, it's very hard to make this argument. I think you're perfectly in your rights. Now you can't question him. Aww. I don't really have a problem with it. I should probably make a show of being a paragon. I don't really have a problem with it. He was creepy. Let's say
You
this.
should have taken him alive. See what he knew.
Too risky. I've put too much time and effort bringing you back to life to let you get killed now.
You really think Wilson's capable of that?
Not anymore.
Fair enough. All right. I'll probably put my pistol down
You
now.
say so. What's our next step?
We get on the shuttle and go. My boss wants to speak to you.
You mean the elusive man? I know you work for Cerberus.
Ah, Jacob. I should have known your conscience would get the better of you.
Lying to the commander isn't the way to get her to join our cause.
Well, since we're getting everything out in the open, is there anything else you want to ask before we go, Commander?
Just a couple of quick ones. Just one more thing. Other
What
survivors.
about the rest of the people on the station?
This is the evac area. If they're not here now, they're not coming.
But no one's here now except for us. The whole station, all dedicated to helping me survive. Only I have survived. Is that what you're saying?
We can't leave without knowing for sure. We need to go back and look.
Don't you get it? The only one worth saving is you. Everyone else is expendable.
She's right. We all knew the risks when we signed up. Without you, there's no point to any of this.
I have a very, very large problem being that selfish, but I appreciate your faith in me. Tell me more. Jacob knew a little
You're the
bit, but
Lazarus
you seem to be in
Project's
charge of
director,
things.
aren't you?
That's right. I put 2 years of my life into this project. Into you.
Is that I feel so sticky?
What does Cerberus want from me?
Maybe you should ask the elusive man when you meet him. He poured virtually unlimited resources into Lazarus. Obviously, he has some kind of plan for you.
So you were just doing your job and you don't care about my personal safety at all? You're just scared of the elusive man. I see. I understand. Where
Where
are we
are we
going?
going?
Another Cerberus facility.
That's the question.
The elusive man is waiting for you there.
All right. I'll come along. Sounds fun. As long as we get to meet up with my
I've had
friends.
enough of this station to last a lifetime.
Or 2, in your case. Come on.
Ha! I get it, because I died. Good one, Miranda. I'm not laughing on the outside, only because it was so funny that You're being so rude. He did take my unlimited credits, yeah.
Before you meet
He
with
was
the
eating his
elusive
own
man,
resources.
we need to ask a few
And that's
questions to evaluate your condition.
Come on, Miranda. More tests? Shepard took down those mechs without any trouble. That has to be good enough.
It's been 2 years since the attack.
Back from
the
the dead
elusive
and
man
I'm
needs to know that
excellent
Shepard's
at killing
personality and
robots.
memories are intact. Ask the questions.
Memory test. Okay.
Did you say 2 years? I've been
Wasn't
gone
really
that
paying
long.
any attention, but
2
okay.
years and 12
Done my
days.
best.
And you were on an operating table for most of it.
The sooner we start, the sooner we can be done. Start with personal history.
Okay. Records show you grew up on Earth. Tough environment, no parents. You enlisted and led troops during some heavy fighting, most notably on Torfin. Do you remember taking on some Batarian slavers?
I remember that I would do anything to take on / kill slavers, yes. We're done here. It's the first question. If you can't take the first question, we're not going to have a very good time. I lost a lot of people. Let's try to come at this from a compassionate angle. Why am I glowing inside? Am I... Never mind, it's a question for another time.
Most of my squad died in that fighting. They call me the Butcher of Torfan. I wish there'd been another way.
You got the job done. That's all that matters.
So do
Satisfied,
all
Miranda?
who live to
Almost.
see such times.
Let's try something more recent. Vermeer, where you destroyed Saren's cloning facility. You had to leave one of
Yes.
your squad behind to die in the blast.
Gunnery Chief Ashley Williams was killed in action. It was your call. Why did you leave her behind?
In retrospect, she did not violate my personal space and try to kiss me, so maybe I should have taken her along, but it was a very difficult
I
decision.
left a friend to die that day, and I didn't do it casually. But I had to save as many people as I could. Ash gave her life for the rest of the team. Without her, I couldn't have stopped Saren. She died a hero.
I understand, Commander, and I wasn't judging your decision. Everybody at Cerberus knows that cloning facility had to be destroyed.
There are other tests we really should run.
Come on, Miranda.
All right.
Enough with the quizzes.
About the little knee hammer.
Memories are there, and I can vouch for Shepard's combat skills
you missed.
personally.
I suppose you're right. We'll have to hope the elusive man accepts our little field test as evidence enough.
You asked me 2 questions and I shot some robots. That's not really a field test. But, I mean, if that's all the elusive man needs from me, that's
The
fine.
elusive man is waiting for you in the other room.
Is he? Well, he can just keep waiting, because I want to talk to
I
Jacob.
wouldn't keep the elusive man waiting.
Ironic? Alright, Jacob.
The elusive man is waiting for you in the other room.
Yep, alright. Customized gear. Casual appearance. Yeah! I love this, both in Dragon Age and now finally in Mass Effect 2, that you have like a casual ship appearance when you're not on mission. So I can be very strict. I am the Admiral! I can be Kaylee from Firefly, apparently. Ooh, Dr. Chakwa's gear. That's hard to pass up. Super casual. We're just gonna hang out and eat some Cheetos on the ship, man. Oh, nightwear. I look like some sort of vampire overlord, and I like it. It has to be Dr. Chakwa's, though the casual part of that appearance is slightly lacking. I love it. Alright, armor type. Apparently no options there. Helmet. Ooh, fancy. No helmet. I want to see as much of Catherine as I can get away with. Apparently this is all we have in terms of armor. Material. Various levels of shiny. Do you want to oil your hexagonal breastplate or not? And tint. That is fancy. That is fancy, and I like it. Ooh, that's a deep ass red. Good stuff. This is so cool. Alright. Probably want to stay stealthy. Let's go as stealthy as possible. For now. Are there any other options? Pattern. Oh yeah. Deep ass red. Actually, I like that. Little pop of vibrancy. Good stuff. I like the darker one. Alright, pattern. So cool. So cool. I do kind of like the gray. Gives it a little oomph. Though that's also pretty neat. Like I once slipped and fell in a puddle of blood. Let's go gray. Done. Alright. Catherine, you look stunning. Elusive man, I'm ready for you now. I got all dressed up. I hope you've done the same. If I go in there and you're wearing the Cheeto hoodie, I'm gonna be sorely disappointed. Oxblood, yes. It's the perfect word for it. You're scanning me.
Commander Shepard.
Martin Sheen?
Elusive man. I thought
It's
we'd
been a
be meeting
while.
face to face.
A necessary precaution. Not unusual for people who know what you and I know.
And that is?
What exactly is it that you and I know?
That our place in the universe is more fragile than we'd like to think. That one woman, one very specific woman, might be all that stands between humanity and the greatest threat of our brief existence.
I mean, you're
The
not wrong.
Reapers.
Good to see your memory
Dr.
still
Chockwitz
intact.
will save us all
How
one
are you
day.
feeling?
I'm okay. I'm not sure why. Typically, the upper option was like the Paragon Goody Two Shoes option, and if it's not in this specific instance, does that mean they've just changed the way the dialogue works, or does it mean that the elusive man is evil, and you are not his friend? He's the Goody Two Shoes option. I'm not bad. I'm okay, thanks.
I noticed a few upgrades. I hope you didn't replace anything really important.
We tried to keep you as intact as possible. We need Shepard, just as you were when you defeated Sovereign.
What are the Reapers doing
I'm
that
here.
made you decide to bring me back?
We're at war. No one wants to admit it, but humanity is under attack. While you've been sleeping, entire colonies have been disappearing. Human colonies. We believe it's someone working for the Reapers, just as Saren and the Geth aided Sovereign. You've seen it yourself. You bested all of them. That's just one reason we chose you.
Thank you. Thank you for choosing me. Can I call you Dad, or would that be inappropriate? Why me? We all know why me. I am the best of humanity. The very highest. So, is the Alliance involved in
If
this?
this is a threat against humanity, you need to mobilize the Alliance.
Have you told them about
They
the
suffered
abductions and
substantial
such?
losses fighting Sovereign. They're rebuilding, still stretched too thin to waste resources verifying the Reaper threat. Blaming the
do
abductions
that.
on mercs and pirates is easier and more convenient.
Alright.
If what you say is true, if the Reapers are behind this, I'd consider helping you.
I'd be disappointed if you accepted any of this without seeing for yourself. I have a shuttle ready to take you to Freedom's Progress, the latest colony to be abducted. Miranda and Jacob will brief you.
Am I going commando now? I'll find the evidence. Yes, sir. I mean, I know he's Cerberus and that they're the very pinnacle of evil, but sounds like a good enough cause at the
I'll
moment.
get what you're looking for and be back before you know it.
Good to hear it. Find
Just
any
go
clues you
along with
can.
it without
Who's abducting
argument
the colonies?
for now.
Do they have any connection to the Reapers? I brought you back. It's up to you to do the rest.
Couldn't just let me rest, could you? Saved the galaxy once. Come on now. Very elusive. You have returned to active duty. Thanks, achievement. Alright, we have our first mission. We seemingly have our first crewman in Miranda and Jacob. Thank goodness Wilson is dead. If he was just sitting there in the crew choice window, he would get very dusty. Miranda, what kind of ships do you have? Do you have any ships? We're gonna need to go check out a colony. Jacob, can you pilot? I'm gonna need you to put me in contact with my old friend Joker. You'll recognize him because I really badly mangled his arm on the way out the
The
airlock.
elusive man is very impressed with you.
Should be
I'm
easy
eager
to
to
find.
see if you can live up to his expectations on this mission.
Just remember who's in charge. That's rude. Thank you for 2 years of your life spent solely watching me sleep.
I never got a chance to say how much I appreciated what the Lazarus Project did for me.
I just hope it was worth it. A lot of people lost their lives on that station.
Is there a problem here? I don't think that we are enemies. And reminding her of that just seems to be rude.
Someone who spent 2 years putting me back together, you don't seem real fond of me.
I have the utmost respect for your abilities, Shepard. It's your motivations that concern me. I believe in what Cerberus stands for. Only time will tell if you prove to be an asset or a liability to our cause.
I hope to be both. I really do. Did the elusive man brief you?
What can you tell me about this colony we're going to?
Freedom's Progress? It's a typical human settlement in the Terminus systems. They had a small military force for protection supplemented by mechs and security drones. Average in almost every way, really. Completely unremarkable. Until the disappearance.
Any thoughts on what we might run into there?
A lot of empty buildings and one giant mystery.
Well, let's get after it. Bring
It's
the
obvious
Scooby
you're not
snacks.
interested in talking.
We've got an assignment. We can talk about it or we can do it.
It's weird. I didn't mean to end the conversation that way.
The rest of us are ready to leave, Shepard. We're just waiting for you to get on the shuttle.
Sorry, I'm holding you back. You personally.
Tell me a little
I'd
about
like to know.
yourself.
Worried about my qualifications? I can crush a mech with my biotics or shoot its head off at 100 yards. Take your pick.
So they're both biotic. Nice. I just wanted to know about your feelings. Do you have
I was
those?
trying to get to know you as a human being.
I'm not looking for a friend, Shepard. Stay focused on the mission.
Yes, ma'am. Speaking of the
Did you
mission,
and Jacob serve together in the Alliance?
No, the elusive man recognized my potential and recruited me at a young age.
How old were you?
Old enough to know this is what I wanted.
okay. Thank you for your time.
It's obvious you're not interested in talking.
We've got an assignment. We can talk about it
A
or we
rude
can
way to
do
end
it.
the conversation every time. Jacob, do you have a second?
I'm glad the elusive man convinced you to join us, Commander.
He didn't.
I just want to find out what happened to those missing people. I still don't trust Cerberus.
Noted. Do you trust me, Commander?
Yeah.
You're a good man, Jacob. But you might be working for the wrong people.
Maybe. But I thought the same when I was with the Alliance.
That's fair
That's
enough.
why I'm here now.
All right. Have you been
Do you
briefed?
know anything about this colony we're going to?
It's called Freedom's Progress. Don't know much else. I guess we'll find out when we get there.
I can't wait for you to lay your gorgeous brown eyes upon it. It's a cute little colony. You're gonna love it, Jacob. When did you join?
Why did you join Cerberus?
I guess I just got tired of never making a difference. So much of what we did in the Alliance seemed pointless. I thought things would change after the attack on the Citadel.
The scrubbing
Humanity
and
was
the
finally invited to
beams
join the
and-
Council. But nothing changed. Politics, bureaucracy, same bullshit, different leaders. Cerberus is different. When colonies go missing, we don't commission a team to write a report to figure out what the hell to do about it. We just go and find out.
To sound more effective. Your time in the Alliance, my
You
friend.
said you served in the Alliance.
5 years in total. Stationed all over the galaxy. Even spent a couple of years as a Corsair.
Do go on.
I've never heard of the Corsairs.
It was an Alliance initiative. They hired independent starship captains and used them for missions that fell outside official Alliance jurisdiction. Technically, we weren't part of the Alliance. If we ever got caught, they could disavow any knowledge of us. We were supposed to be free from restrictions and rules, but there was still enough red tape to sink a cruiser. I finally just gave up.
All right.
That's all for
I'll
now.
see you on board the ship. Again,
Yes,
the
ma'am.
ship. Where? What? Where? The docking station, perhaps? Be a safe bet. Okay, mission complete. You can level up. You can receive a summary. Shepard escaped the attack on the facility along with operatives Taylor and Lawson. Facility destroyed by remote detonation. Salvage teams will ensure no incriminating data survived. Ooh. Per Miranda's recommendation, I'm running security sweeps on other cells to ensure that Wilson was our only mole. Regardless of the cost, Project Lazarus was a success, and Shepard is back. Got a whole slew of import bonuses. 190 Paragon points being perhaps the most important. I will start at level 4. I have a grenade launcher now. And 9,000 new credits. Good. Good. That's a nice little screen.
We should be there shortly,
Something's up.
Shepard. The elusive man put us under your command. Do you have any orders?
Just do whatever you feel to be right in your hearts, I guess.
What did you find at the other colonies?
Nothing. No signs of attack, no corpses, not even a trace of unusual genetic material to give us a clue. They just disappear.
Scouring
Got no
around
target
for
to go
genetic
after.
material.
What makes you think this investigation will turn up anything new?
At other colonies, official investigators got there first. Sometimes looters or salvage teams as well. We're hoping to be the first ones there this time. Maybe find clues before somebody else disturbs the scene.
Well, we better put the pedal to the metal then. You guys still have that? Is that still a phrase in the future? Alright.
Our first priority is to look for survivors.
That's unlikely, Commander. No one was left at the other colonies. They were completely deserted.
Be nice to find somebody. Anything's better than another ghost town.
Just riding in this tiny shuttle. Here we go. All through the galaxy on just this? Is there a bigger ship this connects to? Either way, it's cute. Instantly pull weapons. Ah, Cerberus has provided additional weapons. Thank you, Cerberus. Take that assault rifle, please. Thank you, holographic space daddy.
Looks like everyone just got up and left right in the middle of dinner.
Maybe there's like a VI somewhere who would not have been abducted, being an inorganic
Strange.
being.
No bodies, no structural damage, and no signs of battle.
No signs of anything, really. Just a bunch of rusty old crap. Into the mountainside.
Strange. Security systems were disabled at the other colonies.
Nope, do hide. There you go. You figured it out. And my shields are back.
Got him. I'm dropping. Got him.
Upper level.
Hostile.
Shoot them before they take out the shield.
Cute little doggies. Take out that doggy, Jacob.
Those mechs shouldn't have been hostile. They should have recognized us as human.
Someone reprogrammed them to attack on
If
sight.
they've been hacked.
We're not alone here.
Alright, that's not the best assault rifle around. We got a shotgun, we got a sniper. I'm with the katana for a minute. Give it the proper test. I call top bunk. Jacob, do you want bottom? Wait, is that how to phrase it? Here we go again. It's a fun little minigame. Though the backdrop of it brings to mind my Prothean beacon visions and causes me to shudder in traumatic distress.
Here we go!
Convoy! Sad that he shouted requesting assistance just before I blew him in the chest with a shotgun. That made me sad. Requesting assistance. Hello.
Stop right there.
Praza,
Quarians?
you said you'd let me handle this. Wait.
Quarians.
Shepard?
I'm not taking any chances with Cerberus operatives.
Put those weapons down!
My dearest love.
Is that... you're alive?
I'll prove it's really me. What does that imply? You're gonna hug Tali quite tightly? I mean, if you've got proof, yes, let's make Tali believe it.
Remember when I gave you that Geth data tally? Did it help you complete your pilgrimage?
I did do that.
Yes, it did. Praza, weapons down. This
She looks
is definitely
better than ever.
Commander Shepard.
Look at those
Why is your old
swirlies.
commander working for Cerberus?
I don't know. Maybe we should ask.
I did it to help humanity.
I nearly died, Tali. Cerberus spent 2 years rebuilding me. They want me to investigate attacks on human colonies.
Likely story. No organization would commit so many resources to bring back one soldier.
Oh, I'm
you
no
haven't
soldier.
seen Shepard in action, Praza.
Technically, that is my
Trust
class,
me,
but...
it was money well spent. Perhaps we can work together.
Oh,
We're
Tali.
here looking for a young Quarian named Vitor. He was here on pilgrimage.
Isn't that a little strange? A Quarian visiting a remote human colony?
Quarians can choose where they go on pilgrimage. Vitor liked the idea of helping a small settlement. He was always nervous
Sounds
in
like
crowds.
a sweet man.
She means that he was unstable. Combine that with damage to his suit CO2 scrubbers and an infection from an open-air exposure, and he's likely delirious.
When he saw us landing, he hid in a warehouse on the far side of town. We suspect he also programmed the mechs to attack anything that moved.
Interesting. Would you like to come with?
Vitor's the only one who can tell us what happened here. We should work together to find him.
Good idea. You'll need 2 teams to get past the drones anyway.
Now we're working with Cerberus?
No, Praza, you're working for me. If you can't follow orders, go wait on the ship. Head for the warehouse through the center of
Tali.
the colony. We'll
My
circle
baby's all
around
grown
the
up and
far
given
side
orders.
draw off some of the drones to clear you a path.
Okay. That sounds like a great plan. We'll talk about Cerberus later.
Make sure to keep in radio contact.
Will do. Good luck, Shepard. Whatever happens, it's good to have you back.
God, same. Alright.
Be careful, Shepard. There's a squad of security drones up ahead.
Thanks for the warning. We'll take care of it.
There they go.
Heads up!
Door
Here we go!
Hello, you. Hiding in the darkness. Thank you. Sorry, Miranda. Didn't mean to headbutt you on the way past. But I really did. Boy, it stung.
Use overload on them.
Overload their ass.
Target down.
Miranda, would you mind telling me? Good job, Miranda.
Enemy down!
Ow.
One left!
Picked the wrong cover position. Got a rocket right in my chin.
Rushed on ahead. I told them to wait, but they wouldn't listen. They want to find Vitor and take him away before you get here.
We should have expected this.
Come on, I wouldn't trust me
Still
either.
catch them.
But I'm sure they'll find themselves in some sort of boiling hot water that I can rescue them from to earn their trust. Seems to be the way. Nice. Compass objective thing. No. Stop repositioning yourselves.
One left!
I don't know what word I just said. Reposition. You suck. Reload. Oh god, reload.
One left. Shepard, we are in
Not really the time to break cover and run out into the open, completely unarmed.
They did want to get to Vitor first.
Get your squad into cover and I'll open the loading bay doors.
We'll take cover by the doors.
All right, 1
Shepard, you
second.
take point.
Send your squad members to separate waypoints.
Heading to cover!
Taking cover. Take point, Shepard. We'll cover the door.
Nice job. Big guy, huh? Ouch. Oh, jeez. We've got rockets.
That mech's got heavy armor plating. Those Quarians never stood a chance.
This is gonna be one tough son of a bitch to take down.
Do we? My phone's alone. Not on the crate where my head was, but thank you for trying. Glad I ducked. Now what do you got? Hole, we've got incendiary ammo. Disruptor kind of sounds. Rip through shields and shred synthetic targets. Yeah. Let's not rip through armor, though. Let's hide. Let's hide behind a thing that doesn't explode. For a change. Didn't go well. Good job, everyone. I mean, not me, but everyone else. I was just taking massive damage and struggling to hide the entire time. 2 heavy weapon ammo. It's definitely not gonna get really old as the game goes on. It's gonna be fine. Want to start bypassing them at some point. But for now, I'm having fun with it. Alright, damaged Emir mech.
Valuable.
Heavy weapon ammo research data. 2,000 iridium. And a bunch of dead Quarians. I'm so sorry. Checking for life signs. Where's Tali hiding? I refuse to believe she's one of the dead Quarians. There you are, my love, my own. I'll be right back.
Monsters coming back. Mechs will protect. Safe from swarms. Have to hide. No
Tali was talking to Vitor, but hi, Vitor.
No.
Vitor?
No, Vitor. Not here. Swarms can't find. Monsters coming. Have to hide.
It's gonna be okay, man.
Nobody's gonna hurt you anymore.
I don't think he can hear you, Commander.
Have to hide. Mechs will protect. Swarms coming. Storm.
That's cool. Little mid-cutscene. Quick time events?
You're human. Where did you hide? How come they didn't find you?
Who didn't find us?
The monsters. The swarms. They took everyone.
Why didn't the colonists fight back, Vitor? What happened?
You don't know. You didn't see. But I see everything.
Looks like security footage. He must have pieced it together manually.
Who in
What the hell is that?
How are those?
My god. I think it's a collector.
A what now?
Is that some kind of alien?
They're a species from somewhere beyond the Omega-4 relay. Only a few people have ever seen one in person.
They usually work through intermediaries, like slavers or hired mercenaries. If they're involved with the Reapers somehow, it could explain what happened to the colonies.
They look
The Collectors
bony.
have advanced technology.
Strangely
They can
bony.
have a weapon that disables an entire settlement at once.
The Seeker swarms. No one can hide. The Seekers find
One of them
you.
is actively on
Freeze
fire
you.
and doesn't seem
Then
to
the
mind.
monsters take you away.
Thank you for showing us. How did you get...
Why didn't the collectors take
Wait.
you?
Swarms didn't find me. Monsters didn't know I was here.
The Collectors aren't known for being careless. Maybe his enviro suit kept him from showing up on their sensors.
Or they were using technology specifically designed to detect humans. Only human colonies have been hit.
I want to know more about the collectors.
Nobody knows much. They're so rare, a lot of people don't even believe they exist.
More importantly, why are they abducting human colonists?
Argue
What are they
about that with the
after?
council later,
Maybe
I'm
the
sure.
elusive man can figure it out.
Hey, you gotta believe me this time. There are collectors. Oh, Shepard, we've never heard of such a thing.
Tell me more about these swarms.
It's how they find you. Seeker clouds, machines like tiny insects. They go everywhere. They find you, then they sting you, freeze you.
Sounds like miniature probes, maybe. Find victims, then immobilize them with a stasis field or nerve toxin.
What happened next?
The monsters took the people onto the ship, and then they left. The ship flew away. But they'll be back for me. No one escapes.
I think that's probably
Are they
all we're
here
getting
now?
out of him, Commander.
Are they back right now? Thank you, Vitor. Not a waste of time at all.
We appreciate what you
Learned
told
important
us.
things.
You were very helpful.
I studied them. The monsters. The swarms. I recorded them with my Omni tool. Lots of readings. Electromagnetic. Dark energy.
We need to get this data to the elusive man. Grab the Quarian and call the shuttle to come pick us up.
What? Vitor is injured. He needs treatment, not an interrogation.
We won't hurt him. We just need to see if he knows anything else. He'll be returned unharmed.
Your
I knew
people
they
tried to
weren't with
betray
him.
us
I would have
once
asked you to
already.
come with us.
If
I'm
we give
sorry.
him to you, we'll never get the intel we need.
Praza was an idiot, and he and his men paid for it. You're welcome to take Vitor's Omnitool data, but please, just let me take him.
Tali, I would never go against your wishes. But I would like for you to come with my wishes. If you don't mind.
You don't have to take Vitor and go. We could work together, just like old times.
I want to, but I can't. I've got a mission of my own. It's too important for me to abandon, even
Understood.
for you. When it's over,
Can't just show up back
and
in your
I'm
life
still
and expect you
alive,
to drop
we'll
everything.
see what happens.
Can I pry? Do you mind?
Sounds dangerous. What are you doing?
I don't think Cerberus needs to hear about it, but it's in Geth space. That should tell you how important it is.
Alright, Vitor goes with Tali.
He's traumatized and
No
he
question
needs
about
medical
it.
care. Tali will give us the Omnitool data and take him to the flotilla.
Understood, Commander.
Thank you, Shepard. I'm glad you're still the one giving the orders. Good luck out there. If I find anything that can help you, I'll let you know.
Thank you.
We're ready for pickup.
You know what would really help me, though? If you would stay by my side. Maybe later.
Shepard,
Hey,
good
I'm
work
back.
on Freedom's progress. The Quarians forwarded their findings from Vitor's debriefing. No new data, but it's a surprising olive branch given our history. You and I have different methods, but I can't argue with your results.
Is your method just sitting there smoking a lot? That's your method? It does pay off to have friends.
You ever think about playing nice once in a while?
Diplomacy is great when it works, but difficult when everyone already perceives you as a threat. But
can be
more
both.
importantly, you confirm the collectors are behind the abductions.
Why do I get the feeling you knew about them already?
And
I had
didn't
my
tell me.
suspicions, but I needed proof. The collectors are enigmatic at best. They periodically travel to the terminus systems, looking to gather
They
seemingly
periodically travel to the
unimportant items or specimens, usually in exchange for their technology. When their transactions are complete, they disappear as quickly as they arrived, back beyond the unmapped Omega-4 relay. Until now, we've had no evidence of direct aggression by the Collectors.
This Omega-4 relay you keep mentioning, it sounds important.
Why is the Omega-4 relay unmapped?
I've only
What do
heard
we
of the
know about it?
Omega-13.
Only that no ship passing through it has ever returned. Our best guess is that the relay reacts differently to Collector vessels, allowing them safe passage. If they can manipulate relays, that's just further evidence of the connection with the Reapers.
Any ideas on why they've shifted their focus to humans?
If they're agents for the Reapers, it could be any number of reasons. Obviously, humanity played a huge role in Sovereign's destruction. That might have been enough to draw their attention. What really concerns me is why they bother abducting the colonists. Once the humans are paralyzed, why not just kill them?
Because that would spoil the taste. Have you never made human stew before, elusive man? Alright,
What are the
a couple more
Collectors getting
questions.
from these deals?
The Collectors aren't very forthcoming about their motives. Generally, they seek out species with rare genetic mutations or abnormalities. They pay slavers and merc groups exorbitant sums to obtain these specimens, and then they leave. But they've never targeted a single species before, and the previous sample sizes were in the dozens, not the tens of thousands.
You're holding something back. How do you know the Reapers are involved?
The patterns are there, buried in the data. The Council and the Alliance want to believe the Reaper threat died with Sovereign. You and I know better. I won't wait until the Reapers are on the march. We need to take the fight to them.
Punch them in their stupid little...
If this is a war, I'll need an army, or a really good team.
I've already compiled
Definitely
a
gonna
list
need
of
Joker.
soldiers, scientists, and mercenaries. You'll get dossiers on the best of them. Finding them and
Dr.
convincing them
Chakwas.
to work with you could be challenging.
Give me
but
Joker
you're
and
a natural
Chakwas.
leader. I'll continue to track the Collectors. When they make their next appearance, I'll notify you and your team. Be ready.
It's time for a team building exercise. Not tonight.
Keep your list. I want people I trust. The ones who helped me stop Saren and the Geth.
That was 2 years ago, Commander. Most of them have moved on, or their allegiances have changed.
I refuse to believe that. I need Garrus in my life.
Where's Garrus Vicarian?
The Turian disappeared a few months after you were declared dead. Even we haven't been able to locate him.
That's how he would want it. Tali? I mean, we just met, but do you have any more information?
What about Tali? She already helped us on Freedom's Progress.
That was unexpected. I need more intel before I'll commit to that.
Something was unexpected for you. I'm surprised.
Where's Liara Tisoni?
She's on Ilium. My sources say that she's working for the Shadow Broker. If so, she
Shadow
can't be
Broker,
trusted.
eh? And my good friend Rex.
Where's Erdnot Rex?
He returned to Chichanka, and he hasn't gone off-world in over a year. He's trying to unite the Krogan clans.
Good for him. And our dear friend Lieutenant Alenko.
Where's Caden Alenko?
He's still with the Alliance. Promoted, I believe. His file is surprisingly well classified.
Thank you for the info.
I get it. They're not
I miss my
available.
friends, and I appreciate
You're a
that.
leader, Shepard. You'll get who you need.
I'm still a Spectre. Maybe I can get the Council to help us out.
If you think you can convince them, by all means. Just
Just I
remember,
was when I was
you've
alive
been
2
gone
years
a
ago.
long time. Things have changed.
All right, I'll get to
Don't worry
work.
about the Collectors. I'll make sure my team's ready.
Good. 2 things before you go. First, head to Omega and find Morden Solus. He's a brilliant Solarian scientist.
I love
Our
brilliant Solarian
intelligence suggests
scientists.
he may know how to counteract the Collector's paralyzing seeker swarms.
All right.
Sounds good. And what else?
I found a pilot I think you might like. I hear he's one of the best. Someone you can trust.
Hell yeah.
Hey, Commander.
Nice to see you up and walking
Just like
around,
old times,
Joker.
huh?
I can't believe it's
How you
you,
feeling?
Joker.
Look who's talking. I saw you get spaced.
Got lucky. With a lot of strings attached. How'd you get here?
It all fell apart without you, Commander. Everything you stirred up, the Council just wanted it gone. The team was broken up, record sealed, and I was grounded. The Alliance took away the one thing that mattered to me. Hell yeah, I joined Cerberus.
You really trust the elusive man?
Well, I don't trust anyone who makes more than I do. But they aren't all bad. Saved your life.
Safe bet.
Let me fly. And there's this. They only told me last night.
Yes. Oh, sweet deal. What a shiny new toy. He only told Joker last night, so he hasn't even gotten to take it out for a test drive yet? I hope to be there when he does, to hear his squeals of delight. Missed you, Normandy.
It's good to be home, huh, Commander?
I guess we'll have to give
Hell
her a
yeah.
name.
Princess Buttercup. Good name for a ship? No, there it is. It's the Normandy. We probably should have seen that coming. The Normandy SR-2, I should say. Not the original Normandy, that was destroyed. Just like Princess Buttercup. What? I didn't read that part of the story. Morden is the very model of a scientist Solarian. Fantastic. I can't wait to meet him. Solarians are so gorgeous. Alright. Collectors confirmed as the source of attacks on Freedom's Progress and other human colonies. Quarian survivor Vitor returned with Talizora to the migrant fleet. We'll examine his Omni-Tool data for anything useful. We've got credits, we've got Iridium, we are on our way. We still have probably about half an hour's worth of game time remaining. I wonder if we can recruit anyone special to our cause in that time. Expand our little family. Miranda, Jacob, welcome aboard. I have to get the lay of the land. I wonder if they built her the same as the original, or if there are new decks. It does seem a little
Welcome
bigger.
aboard the new Normandy, Commander.
I've been looking over the dossiers. I'd strongly recommend starting by acquiring Morden Solus, the Solarian professor on Omega.
Sounds wise.
We know the Collectors use some type of advanced technology to immobilize their victims. We'll need him to develop a countermeasure to protect us.
This is my ship! No, that's a great
Without
point.
that countermeasure, we'll be helpless if we ever run into the Collectors.
Acquiring Professor Solus seems like the most logical place to start.
Who are you?
I am
Said that.
Normandy's artificial intelligence.
Oh, hey.
The crew like to refer to me as Edie.
Edie, nice to meet you. Joker won't like this. Sounds great.
Having an AI in charge of the Normandy's system should give us an advantage.
Actually, I am not in control of the ship, Commander. Due to the potential dangers of a rogue AI, Cerberus has severely restricted my capabilities. During combat, I operate the electronic warfare and cyber warfare suites. Beyond that, I cannot interface with the ship's systems. I observe and offer analysis and advice. Nothing more.
Alright.
I'm guessing it takes more than just the three of us plus Joker to fly this ship.
The Normandy has a full crew. They're at their stations awaiting your orders.
Final preparations for takeoff are complete, Commander.
My first order is to dance. Not you, Joker. You be careful.
Jacob and I should return to our posts. Come find us if you have any questions.
Oh, I will. Jacob. This is awesome. Alright, we got our galaxy map back. Good, good. Private terminal for looking up salacious images of Garrus and get status updates on your squad. The armory. Select weapons for your squad. You can actually choose which weapons they use this time. Use the elevator to access the Normandy's other decks. Captain's quarters. A personal cabin to customize your appearance. Acquire the professor to research upgrades for your squad's equipment. Is that Morden? Is he a professor? We'll see. Alright, time to assemble a team.
Welcome aboard, Commander.
Yeoman Chambers. Hello.
I'm Yeoman Kelly Chambers.
Yo, man.
I've been assigned as your administrative assistant. I'll manage your messages and help you monitor the crew. And I must say, it's such an honor to work under you, Commander Shepard.
Oh, no, the honor is all mine, Kelly.
Glad to have you on the team, Miss Chambers.
Please, call me Kelly.
Miss Chambers, I meant. And then now I'll call you Kelly. Yeah, we can be informal. I'm not gonna scold you, or slap your wrist.
Okay, Kelly.
Anything else?
Let's
Do you
chat.
have a moment to talk?
I always have time for you, Commander.
Aw, that makes me feel special. Are you happy here? Let's just dive right into it. How's your psychological
How do you feel
well-being?
about being assigned to the Normandy?
I was handpicked by the Elusive Man to help fight the greatest threat known to humanity. How do
You
I
must
feel?
be extremely talented.
Honored, exhilarated, terrified. But mostly I feel encouraged. Under your leadership, we can't fail.
Clearly you're new to my leadership. We won't fail, though. You have my word, Kelly. Because we can just fall back to a previous save game.
Don't worry. We'll defeat the Collectors.
I trust you implicitly. The moment I met you, I knew I could close my eyes, fall back, and you'd be there.
It's a little creepy, but yeah, I'd do my best. I would drop you like a hot sack of potatoes.
Your trust is well placed, Kelly.
I knew it would be. Thank you, Shepard. Anything else you'd like to talk about?
What do you think of Cerberus?
This organization has a dark reputation. Do you have any concerns working for them?
Not at all. Our methods can be harsh, but Cerberus has noble objectives. We look out for human interests, advance human technology, save human lives. They're good goals.
Well, depending on the humans, yeah.
It sounds like Cerberus wants to dominate all aliens and put humankind on top.
Cerberus looks out for humanity, but that doesn't mean we hate aliens. My sister started a dog shelter, but she loved cats too.
Good metaphor.
I love humanity. I also love Asari, Quarian, Turian, Solarian, Hanar. That isn't in conflict
Elcor?
with Cerberus ideals.
You mean Elcor as well, right? Not to mention Volus. That's fantastic. I'm glad to hear it. You've answered all of my questions. And you are very loving. That seems like a weird thing for your new superior officer to say. You know, you are very loving. Goodbye for now,
That'll
Kelly.
be all.
I'll be here if you need anything.
I'm sure I will, and I know just where to find you. Now, about those salacious pics of Garrus. Team status. Oh, seems like more squad member slots this time around. Dossier, the veteran. Zaid Masani. Combat Survival Tactics Protection. The Professor, Morden Solus. Perfect. He is indeed the Professor. Biological weapons expert. Light weapons training with Solarian Special Tasks Group. His technology may hold the key to countering Collector attacks. He's currently operating a medical clinic in the slums of Omega. Archangel. A mercenary commander whose operations are noted for their technical expertise and strategic brilliance. Interesting. Also found on Omega. Cycle appearance. Ooh. Fancy. Nothing for Jacob? Aw, gonna have to expand Jacob's closet. The Warlord, Dr. O'Keir. Millennia of combat and strategic experience. Millennia? What kind of man is he? Krogan? He's obsessed with saving the Krogan from the genophage. It appears he contacted the Collectors to gain the necessary technology. Currently on Corliss. The Convict, Jack. No last name known. Exceptional biotic ability. Currently in custody. Rumored to be the most powerful human biotic, and little else is known. That sounds super awesome. I can't wait to meet them. The Master Thief. Kasumi. Sabotage, infiltration, extraction. Property acquisition, stealth, agile combat. So many talents. The subject has stolen extremely valuable resources from Cerberus in the past. Alarm systems, DNA encoders, guards. entire guards and various other deterrents were bypassed. Oh, they were bypassed. I thought they've stolen alarm systems, DNA encoders, and guards. Like, wow. She was last seen on the Citadel. It's been a while since we've been to the Citadel. 2 years, I would say. So we have a couple of options, and then we have 4 that we don't have any info about at all. But that is very, very exciting. Give me just 1 second here. I will be right back with you. Do pardon. Alright. So, upgrades in the private terminal. Upgrades improve your squad members' powers, your weapons, and your ship, making mission success more likely. Cool. Acquire new upgrades by finding them on missions, purchasing from stores, or research them using Professor Morton Solis's terminal. Read your new messages. Anderson. Counselor Anderson. Nice. On the off chance that the rumors are true and you actually are alive, I need you to come and talk to me on the Citadel. A lot has changed in the last 2 years. You put me on the council, and it's only fair that you be allowed to speak for yourself about what we've been hearing. I appreciate that opportunity. Oh, thank you for the subscription. 34 months, my goodness. That is an insane amount of time to spend in my presence. Archangel is your favorite. Jack is your favorite. I can't wait to meet them all. I love the squad members, both in Dragon Age and Mass Effect. That's one of my favorite parts about the games, is being able to recruit and meet and learn about everybody. So, from the Elusive Man, Shepard. We've reached an agreement with veteran mercenary Zaid Masani. You may know the name. Zaid has been involved in some of the best-known and some utterly unknown military operations in the Terminus systems, and is feared as a ruthless and relentless bounty hunter. I felt you might need a man with his skills on your mission, so I arranged to have him join you. You will find him on Omega, where he's wrapping up his current bounty. Don't worry about his fee. I've taken care of that personally. Project Firewalker. Commander, the MSV Rosalie, a survey ship with Cerberus connections, has gone missing. The survey team was field testing a new prototype, the Hammerhead Planet-Side Exploration Rover. Sounds like an upgrade I would like to have. In addition, scientists, squad members in Mass Effect 2 are chef's kiss. In addition, scientists Dr. Manuel Case and Dr. Robert O'Loy are aboard the MSV Rosalie and conducting research for us. We need you to find the ship, her survey team, and the doctors. The MSV Rosalie was last seen near planet Zeona. Elista Ismar Frontier. Normandy crash site located. The original Normandy? From Admiral Hackett. Our scans in the Amata system have turned up something we thought you should see. The final location of the wreckage of the SSV Normandy. We thought this news might be important to you, but we also have an ulterior motive. The Alliance would like to honor the Normandy with a monument to be built on the site of the ship's final resting place. We'd like to invite you to place the monument and be the first to walk on the site. There are still 20 crew members unaccounted for from the attack on the Normandy. If you find any signs of these lost crewmen, we ask that you report to the Alliance so that those heroes' families might find some closure. Godspeed to you. So we can go find where I died. That ought to be fun. From Elusive Man to Shepard. It occurred to our armor technicians that you may not want to show your face everywhere you go. They sent by a hood that Cerberus issues to its covert operatives. It has additional microframe functions that you may like. Soothing facial massage. The hood is in your quarters. It's gonna be a tight fit in there. Oh, my captain's quarters. I see. Shepard, one of our cells just went off the grid without explanation. Project Overlord has been experimenting with highly volatile technology, and I need you to investigate. Their work is extremely compartmentalized, even that I cannot... enough that I cannot divulge operational details over this channel. You'll find them on the planet 8 in the Typhon system. In the Phoenix Massing Cluster, please use care in this matter. And stop making jokes. Shepard, we've recently had an incident involving the Geth at one of our outposts in the Skillian Verge. Don't worry, I'm not sending you off to chase anything down. Our operatives waged a highly successful battle against a Geth scouting party and credited their success to a new advanced electrical attack device that we finally let them take out of the lab. Tsh, tsh. Since their unit is being reassigned for some rest and relaxation, I thought you should take custody of the weapon in the meantime. Custard. The weapon is called an arc projector. I sent it to the Normandy's armory so you can examine it for yourself and use it if you deem it worthy. It's gone through plenty of tests that indicate it overloads kinetic barriers and synthetic enemies particularly well. But laboratory demonstrations are a poor substitute for actual field reports. We know it works. Now we want to see what it can do in the right hands. If all goes well, we'll use your tactics to train other operatives. Shepard, sorry for all these emails. We're almost through. At great cost and effort, we have tracked down the master thief, Kasumi Goto, and convinced her to work with you. Very few people have ever heard of her, and fewer can claim to have seen her in person. She is unequaled at stealth and infiltration, and her skills will prove invaluable in your mission. Travel to the Zakara ward on the Citadel. There you will find a special ad terminal that differs from the usual. Input the password "Silence is Golden" to begin the rendezvous. Ascension Financial Services, your account. Hello, Commander Shepard. Thank you for submitting your updated medical documentation. Your status has been changed from deceased to alive. After deducting modest administration fees for closing the file, the subsequent change in status, and the reactivation of your account, you have a remaining balance of 100,000 credits. You sack of... Thank you for banking with Ascension Financial Services. We look forward to working with you. Are you protecting your greatest assets? Well, it's none of your business. We will find the best life insurance rates and coverage to fit your needs. Reply for a free quote today. Mark all of these as read. Now that we have read all of them. Thank you. Okay. Private terminal. Done. Let's go check with Joker at the front of the ship. Briefly, make sure he's settling into his new chair. It's making the proper buttocks indent. Nice to meet you. Sorry to interrupt. Just gonna reach over your head and push the buttons. It's so shiny in here. Everything looks brand new and smells of strawberries. Joker, let me sniff you.
Can you believe this, Commander? It's my baby! Better than new! It fits me like a glove! And leather seats.
All I wanted to hear.
Military may set the hardware standard, but on a first-gen frigate, they could care less if the seats breathe. Civilian sector comfort by design.
Reproduction is not intended to be perfect, Mr. Moreau. Seamless improvements were made.
And there's the downside. I liked the Normandy when she was beautiful and quiet. Now she's got this thing I don't want to talk about. It's like ship cancer.
That's a little harsh, Joker. Come on now. I like it. I like the ship.
Enjoy it, Joker. If we're stuck here, we might as well let them pamper us.
Does it breach uniform regs if I get that on a cruise shirt? Because this is my favorite you have no choice ever.
Technically, this is a civilian ship. I'm probably lucky you're still wearing pants.
Yeah, I'll save
There's
that for
no
the off-hour
rules.
cameras. I have an AI watch me 24/7.
We're wearing tearaway pants the entire time, Joker. Edie, how are you?
Yes, Shepard.
Have anything to share about your personal hopes and dreams? The end of humanity, etc.?
I want to know more about you.
Do you have a specific inquiry?
Your name?
Why are you named Edie?
EDI is the phonetic pronunciation of EDI. That is an acronym for Enhanced Defense Intelligence.
All right.
Where are you?
My core intelligence is housed in a quantum blue box located behind the medical bay.
You're bunking with chakras, eh?
What do you do aboard the ship?
I operate the ship's
Lucky.
electronic and cyber warfare suites in combat. My reaction time is much faster than any organic. I collate the records of shipboard monitoring devices for the Elusive Man. I serve additional functions which are restricted at this time.
Oh, you turned red. What are these additional functions?
Restricted functions? Like what?
I do not know. Some of my databases are sealed, some of my hardware is kept offline. I assume that when certain unknown conditions are met, those functions will be released to me.
Now that's interesting. Welcome back, Blue Edie. That's surprisingly hard to say. Thank you for telling me about your secret functions. I'll look forward to digging those out of you.
The Elusive Man has monitoring devices on board?
He has invested most of Cerberus's resources into the design and construction of this ship. He has an interest in monitoring our progress.
That's a great angle. Through the AI.
Cyber warfare means things like viruses, right?
In close-range ship-to-ship combat, I can sometimes break through the firewalls of an enemy's internal wireless network. Once I seize control of their systems, I can turn off gravity or air. I can disable weapons guidance or shields, or I can put their fusion plant in meltdown. On the defense,
Hell of a
I
virus.
manage Normandy's own suite of jammers, decoys, and internal firewalls.
I'm incredibly glad you're aboard,
Sounds
Edie.
incredibly useful. Why isn't there someone like that on every warship?
An organic operator cannot react quickly enough to changing circumstances or perform the necessary multitasking. This is a role that can only be filled by an artificial intelligence. Unfortunately, we are suspect.
Well, it might have something to do with how an AI almost destroyed galactic civilization, just putting it out there.
Oh, you'll come around, Joker. Don't worry.
Let's discuss something else.
Ready.
What's this area of the ship?
This is the bridge, where the navigator plots our FTL vectors, and the helmsman maneuvers the ship.
Yeah, sitting right here, thanks.
I guess you're the helmsman. Helmsman? Do you have any thoughts about Cerberus?
I want to know more about the people I'm working with.
Much of that data is classified. Do you have a
You've
specific
gone to Red
inquiry?
Edie.
How did Cerberus replicate the most advanced warship in the Alliance Navy without anyone knowing?
I have a block that prevents me from answering that question.
Fair enough.
What do you mean?
Although I am less controlled than other AI, I am still subject to behavioral blocks and the physical isolation of my hardware. In this case, I am prevented from truthfully answering your question by Cerberus's levels of secret classification.
I understand. I'm not gonna get you in
What sort
trouble.
of resources does Cerberus have? Money, personnel, facilities?
I have a block that prevents me from answering that question.
We're gonna have to get used to that. Okay.
Let's discuss something else.
Ready.
I want to know more about you.
Do you have a specific inquiry?
You and Joker.
How are you getting along with Joker?
Mr. Moreau does not trust me. It offends him that I am installed aboard his ship's computers.
Yeah, the last Normandy did just fine without an AI reminding me the airlock is ajar.
Good to meet you both.
That's all for now.
Joker, you be nice. She's a guest on this ship, and she's going to be very important later when we unlock all of her secret functions. Shutter control.
I think we'd be working for the bad guys.
Sounds fancy. Nice! A little extra protection so the Joker can get his sleepy nappy times.
External camera's got a thumbprint on it. That is gonna bug me forever.
External camera's got a thumbprint on. What is the... Alright, we seem to be actively in some sort of warp conduit. I'd better not jump out the airlock. Good to speak with you. So I gotta remember that Edie is up there, too. Though she may also be in other areas of the ship. Let's see if we can find another level here. What other rooms do we have access to? Weapons locker. Nice spot. Didn't they say something about a arc reactor? Edie, you're in the armory.
What's this area of the ship?
This is the armory, where small arms are maintained and upgraded. Using Omni-Tool, computer-aided design, and manufacturing, we have the capability to manufacture several new models.
It's cute. Alright. Shepard. Arc projector, not reactor. That does sound pretty sweet. I've never been much one for a grenade launcher, but it does have its uses. This would be good against synthetic targets and shields. Enemy strike team can be shocked to death with a few pulls of the trigger. That sounds safe. That sounds like a good thing to have spent billions of dollars on. Yeah, I'll try it. Don't have any options for them just yet. Oh, Jacob. I was just thinking about you.
Commander.
Your muscular back.
There hasn't been time to really settle in and take stock. I want to say that working with you is a great opportunity to do something that matters. It's a privilege to serve on the Normandy, Commander.
I've gone bright red. Bringing you wasn't my choice. No, I'm so glad you're here.
You may change your tune if we end up like the
Saved my
original
life.
Normandy.
Maybe. As long as the elusive man walks his talk, and you do the same, I'll do my best to make sure we succeed. That's been the condition for my service so far. I have issues with certain actions Cerberus has taken in the past.
I'm happy to hear that.
What has Cerberus done to make you nervous?
A lot. They've been called terrorists, and with good reason. Doubt you can find a more checkered past. But if the Collector threat is real, and we do something about it, Cerberus will be remembered differently. Or we'll all be tried and executed. Can't count on people thinking about it as hard as I have.
One of the two. I am very glad to have you on board, Jake.
I look forward to working with you, Mr. Taylor.
Likewise, Commander. Let me know if you need anything.
Will do. At ease. Ooh, fancy. Is that our reactor core? I hope there's a very thick window, so that if someone boards the ship, walks just to the right of the bridge, and grabs a grenade launcher off this table, they can't just blow open that window and then fire at the reactor core. It seems like a small mistake in design, but it's fine. Edie, you're everywhere.
What's
Couldn't
this
be
area
happier.
of the ship?
This is the FTL communications room. In addition to interfacing with the FTL comm network, Normandy is fitted with a quantum entanglement communicator linked to the elusive man's office. This allows lag-free communication even when you operate off the comm grid.
A quantum what now? That sounds fantastic.
Is used everywhere.
Each quantum pair costs nearly as much as a comm relay, and can pass only one quantum bit of data at a time. In addition to the cost and bandwidth issues, the system is strictly point-to-point. To contact 100 different worlds, we would need to manufacture and install 100 entangled pairs, one linked to each world.
I've never heard of a quantum entanglement communicator. How does it work?
Essentially, 2 subatomic particles are created in an entangled state. One is installed here, and the other in the elusive man's office. When one particle occupies a given quantum state, its entangled partner will always enter the opposite state, no matter the distance between them. If we alter the state of our particle, that alters the state of the elusive man's. This allows us to send data in the form of quantum bits.
That's all
Fantastic.
For now. Logging you out, Shepard.
Thank you, Edie. I love you. Alright. We'll look forward to getting scolded in that briefing room, I'm sure. The tech lab. Not yet accessible.
Is required to use the technical laboratory.
Gotta go get Morden. Top of the Morden.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
Have I just, Callie? Thank you for notifying me. What? What is it? I'm busy. Callie, are you playing a cruel prank? What's happening here? They weren't expecting me to have stopped there
How may I
immediately.
help you, Commander?
How's the crew?
Is there anything I should know?
Nothing right now. Anything else, Commander?
Good. Nope, that'll
That'll be
do.
I'll be here if you need
Yeoman
anything.
Chambers. I'll see you next time. Alright, assuming this is also blocked, leading to the tech lab, let's check the lower decks. We're almost ready to venture off into the galaxy. I just love exploring. So, Captain's cabin is actually top deck. Then where we are now, crew's quarters and engineering. Miranda Lawson is currently on the deck 3. Crew quarters. Let's go check out our personal cabin real quick. For fancy time. Oh, fast elevator. It's sort of a waste of space just to put my quarters on its own level. I'm living out my Picard fantasies. I've got a little shelf of model ships. I'm so happy. Is that Caden? Apparently, I keep a picture of him on my desk. Just because we continued to have strange misunderstandings where I would try to dissuade him from wanting to kiss me and instead very forwardly invite him into my bed.
This is the commanding officer's quarters.
No,
It's larger
Caden,
than
I
the
don't
quarters of
want
other
you
warships I've served on.
in that manner.
This is a Cerberus vessel, not an Alliance warship. Accommodations have been made for personal taste. That said, this space is directly under the exterior pressure hall. The fitting yard workers called it the loft.
Thank you for that bit of lore. We've got a sweet-ass fish tank. I wonder if we can fill it with goodies. We got a sound system over there. Nice. Customized gear. I'm sure we don't have any new options. I do kind of like this casual outfit. I also like that casual outfit. There's no end of good casual outfits. The more I wear this around, the more I feel a little uptight, which is not necessarily the vibe I'm going for. But it's fine. Apparently I'm wearing this now. Okay. I didn't know I'd selected it, but that's fine. Alright, let's go talk to Miranda real quick. Make sure she's settling in. The women's restroom. Knock knock. I'm here to take my morning toothbrushes. The group shower situation.
Oh, she's a cutie. How old?
She'll be a year old next month.
Oh, you'll miss her first birthday.
Well,
rub it in.
My family lives in New Canton.
Oh, that colony's on the edge of the frontier. Could be vulnerable to collector attack, couldn't it?
Exactly.
Wow. You are not helping.
She have a first birthday. That's why I'm here.
Oh, you're gonna miss your child's first birthday. That is, if she survives imminent collector attack out on the border worlds. You didn't need to be reminded of any of this right now. Knock, knock. I'm coming in.
Shepard, the women's restroom is on the starboard side of the ship.
Sorry, Edie. Thank you for reminding me. Alright, that's the elevator. This is very similar to the middle deck of the first ship, a little crew gathering spot and the med lab.
I'm sorry, Princess.
Oh, Dr. Turquoise. God, it's good to see you.
Commander Shepard, I watched the Normandy crumble with you on board. It's good to see you alive.
God, it's good to see you too.
Nice to see a familiar face, Doctor. I feel the same. I wish more of the original crew could be here.
Me too.
The kind of trauma you endured would have changed most people. But not you, I see.
Excuse me.
Welcome back, Shepard.
Can I get you anything at all? Literally say the word. I have unlimited resources.
Do you have everything you need? I believe so. This medical bay seems very much like the sick bay on the original.
But it's got pretty
Normandy.
windows.
Only thing missing are my private reserves. I even had a bottle of Ceres Ice Brandy that I was saving for a special occasion.
If I happen to find one,
I'll keep an eye out
it's all
for a
yours.
replacement bottle. Oh, you needn't. It's expensive, and we have much larger concerns ahead.
Ceres Ice Brandy. It's at the top of my to-do list. So, what happened after the whole boom-boom explosive decompression?
You're not the Cerberus type, Doctor. I don't work for Cerberus. I work for you. On a mission that may be crucial to the survival of the human race. I have faith that your dealings with Cerberus will be ethical. I trust you, Commander.
That is the finest motivation for acting in a ethical and moral manner I've ever heard. Just to impress Dr. Chakwas and don't let her down.
There's a very good chance this mission will be a one-way trip. Are you prepared for that? I've been through the reclaiming of Shanxi, the Skillian Blitz. We survived the Battle of the Citadel and the destruction of the Normandy together. I've lived a full life. No regrets. I'd like to make sure the crew gets the same opportunity.
Oh,
I'll see
Dr.
you later,
Chakwas.
Doctor. Commander.
You are a goddamn inspiration. Find a bottle of Ceres Ice Brandy at a store somewhere. Okay.
Access to the AI core is restricted.
Edie? Knock knock. Let me in, my sweet summer child. I'd like to see your physical hardware. See if you can be bypassed. Hey.
What's this area of the ship?
The sick bay. It is equipped to provide short-term emergency care. In the event of critical injury, personnel must be transferred to a fully equipped medical facility.
Fair enough. Try not to get critically injured. Buttons! Push them! Push them both. Push them now. Hey, Dr. Chakwas. Alright. Miss Sergeant Gardner. Tell me, do you like gardening? You obviously like working out. Hot damn. The guns on the mess sergeant over
Commander
here.
Shepard, the hero of the Citadel. You did humanity proud that day. Miss Sergeant Rupert Gardner here. How can I be of service?
May I call you Rupert?
Do you have everything you need?
I make
Okay.
do. But have you ever tried to prepare a decent meal with military provisions? I'm good, but I'm no miracle worker. Taking down the collectors is going to be rough business. The crew deserves a few fine meals before they throw themselves into the fire.
It's true.
What do you need?
If I had some quality ingredients... Oh, shit. You've got more to worry about
Not
than
going to bring
grocery
you shit to make
shopping
food
on the
out of it.
Citadel. Forget I mentioned it.
Oh, I have
If I
time.
head that way, I'll keep an eye
There's
out.
always time for
Much
fresh
appreciated.
veg.
Most of this list is probably
fare.
standard fare for those namby-pambies on the Citadel. Anything else you'd like to talk about?
Just you. Your personal credo.
What do you do here on the Normandy?
What don't I do? Most think of me as the ship's cook, but I'm also the facilities technician and custodian. HVAC, plumbing, non-mission critical electrical. I make sure they're all clean and running.
Sounds like you are perhaps the most important person aboard.
So the man cleaning the toilets is also preparing the meals?
I
Washing
wash
his
my
hands in
hands
between.
most of the time. This ain't no luxury liner. You have to pull your own weight in a Cerberus vessel, and I catch what falls through the cracks.
That's a very weird
Through
way
the
of putting
cracks.
I won't
You were
take
ahead
any
of me
more
there,
your time.
Gardner.
Back to work.
Thank you for your time. I'll see if I can find these delicious Citadel ingredients you've requested. The main
The
battery.
gunnery officer is required to access the gunnery control station.
Find a gunnery officer. So this is where the captain's quarters used to be, around this way. It is now Miranda's office. May I entree? Miranda, how are you?
Commander, what can I do for you?
Do you have a minute, Miranda?
No doubt you've got a lot of questions. Cerberus isn't as evil as most people believe. If I can help allay any of your concerns, I'd be happy to do so. So, what would you like to know?
First things first.
Tell me about yourself, Miranda.
Oh, I guess that's fair. I've spent the last 2 years learning everything there is to know about you. Well, you
Do
should
you know
probably
all of
know that
my
I've had
personal
extensive
preferences?
genetic modification. Not my decision, but I make the most of it.
Because I
It's
didn't
one
see
of the
any grape
reasons the elusive
soda
man
in the
handpicked
captain's
me.
quarters.
I'm very
Sounds
good
like
at
you don't
just
know me
about
at all.
anything I choose to do.
You're genetically modified? Is that rude to ask about?
What level of genetic modification are we talking about?
That's very thorough. Physically, I'm superior in many ways. I heal quickly, and I'll likely live half again as long as the average human.
Like
My
Wolverine.
bionic abilities are also very advanced. For a human. Add to that some of the best training and education money can buy, and, well, it's pretty impressive, really.
You realize you're talking about yourself, right? I'm pretty impressive, really? Like, yeah, you are, but...
It sounds like you were designed to be perfect.
Maybe, but I'm not. I'm still human, Shepard. I make mistakes like everyone else. And when I do, the consequences are severe. Everyone expects a lot from someone with my abilities.
Pressure. Thank you for telling me about it.
Thanks for the information,
I'm not gonna
Miranda.
call you cocky.
I'll talk
That
to you
seems
later.
rude.
Of course, Commander. Whatever you need.
Also, I have other questions. Sit down, please. Make yourself comfortable.
Commander.
And we're back.
What can I do for you?
Normandy status.
Anything I should know regarding the Normandy?
The crew's working well, and the ship appears to be performing to specifications.
I don't suppose you know where I could find some Ceres ice brandy.
What exactly are your duties aside from keeping an eye on me?
I'm the elusive man's agent. You're his most important asset. My job is to make sure you succeed. Aside from that, I send regular reports to the elusive man, updating our status.
So you're a snitch. I see.
I'll let you work.
Of course, Commander.
Snitching all the time. I'm gonna quickly check out your bed chambers, make sure everything's up to code. Good. Good. Seems a little dusty, but that's fine. This is a civilian vessel after all. You have a good day, Miranda. So, we just gotta check out engineering real quick, and then I swear we'll be ready to go to the galaxy map. It's just a lovely tour of the facilities. Freshly scrubbed by Mess Sergeant Gardner. Monitoring station. Almost got that scholar achievement. I am working hard for the money. Subdeck stairwell. Alright. Engineer Daniels, Engineer Donnelly. How goes it?
You came all the way down here to see us?
I did.
Speaking to our commanding officer.
Shape up, you two! No, it's nice to meet you.
I'm touring the ship, getting to know my crew.
I'm Engineer Ken Donnelly, handling the power control systems. This is Gabby.
That's Engineer Gabriella Daniels, actually. I'm responsible for the propulsion systems.
What can we do for you,
Gabriella?
Commander?
Ken, what can I do for you is the real question
Are
here.
you set up okay down here?
We can't complain. I just wish it didn't take so long to calibrate the FBA arrays.
Kenneth, you're complaining.
I know a certain handsome gentleman who's really good with calibrations. Perhaps I can get in touch with him for you. No, go ahead. Complain away. That's what I'm here for.
What kind of problems are you having?
When they upgraded the Normandy design, they got a bit sloppy with the FBA couplings. I won't bore you with the tech, but there is an array of attenuators in the primary power transfer system that channels the field bleed.
Kenneth, you're boring the commander with tech. In short, if we had T6 FBA couplings installed, it'd save us a lot of maintenance time each day.
I'll try to find some.
Why isn't something like that already installed?
It's probably just a design oversight. Efficiency isn't affected. It's a maintenance issue.
Also, the T6 model can be hard to find. Nash and Stellar Dynamics discontinued them.
We could probably find used ones in the Omega markets,
Yes,
but we
it's
have no
always
time
lucky
for
to have a
shorting.
Scottish engineer on your spaceship. It's a good sign. Alright, Omega Markets. I will keep my eyes peeled. How do you both feel about Cerberus?
What do you think about Cerberus?
Actually, we don't know much about the organization other than the Normandy team. We know our mission and who's in charge.
We're off to kick the collectors right in their daddy bags. That's enough for me.
Alright.
Carry on.
Let's try to get that image out of my head. So
I'm amazed
bony.
Shepard came down to see us.
I told you she would.
I'll be back later, too, with those T6 EBA couplings, or whatever they were.
What's this area of the ship?
This is main engineering, which contains the ship's main fusion plant and Mass Effect core.
Is that what I'm looking at? Thank you, Edie. I don't think she can hear me right now, so I can say my true feelings. Edie, I care about you. I just like AIs. This seems unsafe. Lovely. Lovely. Alright, Ken, Gabriella. See you next time. Me kilt. Snagged on the stairwell. Seems like a cool place to hang out. Seems where, like, the cool kids go to smoke. Possibly set fire to the reactor core. Somebody's got a nice table. I hope that's not a bed. Like a terrible bed. Someone's getting the short straw if that's a bed. Now we're back in the engineer deck. Goodbye. Goodbye, Gabriella. Alright. Starboard cargo hold. Nice. Port cargo.
What's this area of the ship?
Normandy's cargo deck. It includes facilities to rearm and repair Normandy's embarked ground vehicle and shuttle.
My last ship didn't need a shuttle. Why do we have one?
This ship is nearly twice the mass of the previous Normandy. It is more difficult to land the ship on high-gravity worlds.
Alright. That seems to be deck number 4. Let us head back to deck 2, the CIC. And I believe we are ready. Let me save it. Actually, let me back up and spend some points first. Squad points. Combat mastery. More charismatic. I'll take it. They now require incremental amounts of squad points. It looks like, which is a nice change. Not too concerned with my flashbang grenade. I kinda just want to keep going in combat mastery. Yeah. Ability evolution. Please select an evolved form of the power. Commando. Your killing intent is ever present. Increasing weapon damage and storm speed and giving a damage bonus to powers. Shock Trooper, your survival instinct grants you an intense concentration that further increases weapon damage and storm speed and gives a duration bonus to powers. Damage bonus to powers versus duration bonus. I just want to hit them hard and run away. Let's go, Commando. I said what I said. Fantastic. I've already evolved a power. It doesn't look like I can switch to other crew members. I'll have to wait till we're on a mission with them, I guess. But that's fine. And save.
No messages for you, Commander.
I like how many things they've enhanced and made more complex, in addition to how many things they've sort of streamlined. Such an awesome sequel. So, the new galaxy map. Ooh, I'm actually in control of the ship. That's cool. The Omega-4 relay, very nearby. We have a fuel depot. We have the Omega system itself. We can go to Arin Larkan, Kairavamori, Amada. I'm guessing that 40% is my explored percentage, perhaps? Batala. Checking all the exits. We have asteroid belts. I wonder if we still need to roam around trying to find secrets. Unexplored. Tell me more. Urdak. Close orbiting brown dwarf. Most red-brown dwarf binary systems have an average separation of 8 AU. The Sarbaric system is about 12 billion years old, and it has long since used up the deuterium used to fuel fusion. So Urdak is not luminous like some brown dwarves are. Interesting. What do we have here? Scan. Here's some palladium, it seems. Launch probe?
Probe launched. In research projects, palladium is used to upgrade heavy pistols, armor, and cybernetics.
Iridium?
Probe launched. In research projects, iridium is used to upgrade heavy
specific
weapons,
amount of
submachine
probes.
guns, and
8
assault rifles.
probes remaining, it seems. I want to be a little bit more careful. Palladium again.
Launching probe.
You can now afford the Collector Chitin Armor research project. Seems to be both iridium and platinum, maybe even a little palladium. I don't know if you should look for intersections like that where you'd get multiple resources at once. I also don't know if probes are like per planet, or how I get more of those. There's a lot of platinum there. I'll take it.
Launching probe. In research projects, platinum is used to upgrade sniper rifles, shotguns, and medical equipment.
Seems to be most of the high peaks of resource.
Probe launched.
Look for them big-ass peaks. Why does it say scanner results poor? Is that just my general competency level with the scanner? 'Cause that's fair. Palladium is harder to come by, so always get that. Nice. You can go to a fuel depot in the solar system to refill your probes. Thank you. It has been ages since I've played this, so I appreciate it. I've forgotten all the little intricacies. Doesn't look like there's that much worthy of grabbing. It's kind of a high spike of iridium, but not anything to write home about. There's a touch of palladium down here. But quite a poor scanner result. So we need as much of this as we can get our hands on for ship upgrades, most especially. Sure.
Probe launched.
I'll take the iridium. Okay. Leave orbit for now. We have explored Urdak. Let's go to the fuel depot. Buy fuel. Sure. Assuming you use fuel to transfer between other systems. In the external arrows, buy probes. How much is that costing me? There's my money. 100. Nice. Easily done. Alright, we've got a ton of probes. Let's get a little bit more fuel going. Let's get all the fuel that's fit to print a small unexplored planet. Bindur. Platinum. Down, boy.
Launching probe.
This is super neat. More platinum. So some iridium to the side. Here's the palladium I crave. Doesn't seem to get much higher than that.
Launching probe. Probe launched.
Alright, element 0. No problem at all. Element 0 is the one I should absolutely go for anytime I see it.
Probe away.
Good to know. Assuming it doesn't really matter what the planet looks like I'm not just searching the land versus the sea. It's equally likely there will be resources in both.
Launching probe.
Platinum.
Probe launched.
So much platinum.
Launching probe.
Alright, it must be that the scanner result, as I remove more and more resources from a planet, it will go down in scanner result to poor and perhaps lower.
Launching probe.
What happens when we've reached our capacity for platinum, say? Depleted. Alright. Leave orbit. Nice. So we also have a world here, and then there's one I'm missing. Along that third orbital path. Where are you? Is it just the mass relay? There's no planet. I didn't know mass relays were an orbital item. Plot a jump. Can we also jump? Aha! Interesting. So this does cost fuel. If I'm out on this screen. So we should probably hang around Omega and get all the goodies from here first, but I don't think there's another planet on that third orbital path. Let us go to our last unexplored world, and then we're off to Omega. Thank you for hanging on with me. Just look for some large goodies. If you know what I mean. I might try scanning. It's not bad. It's not crazy sharp either. But I'll take it.
Probe.
Starts at a moderate level of resources. So if we get this platinum, it's definitely going to max us out. Then what happens? Seemingly goes above 25,000.
Probe away.
Probe away. That's what I told my physician. Little iridium.
Probe away.
First playthrough, you went through every grid square on every planet. Being overly thorough, I would do the exact same thing. Oh, they want me to scan all the planets? Try not to go too crazy with it while I'm
Launching probe.
broadcasting, because this probably isn't the most thrilling of gameplay mechanics. But just to get us started with some good resources, thank you for bearing with me. And it's down to poor. I'm going to call that good. Don't need to fully deplete it. Alright, so, Omega. We have several missions right here in the local cluster. Let us grab probes while I'm thinking about it. And enter orbit. Dock upon Omega. Built in the mined-out husk of a metallic asteroid, Omega has been a haven for criminals, terrorists, and malcontents for thousands of years. At times, the station has lain idle and abandoned for centuries, only to be reactivated by a new group of outlaws seeking a fresh start. The space station's original, elegant design has given way to a haphazard expansion by scrabbling factions of every species. There is no central government or unifying authority on Omega, and nobody can recall a time there ever was. Population 7.8 million. Goodness me. A big asteroid. Big asteroid. So we might not do the entire Omega bit here, and in fact, it might be the best time to stop. Just as soon as we land. Before we start any of the Omega bits. But I have been forcing you to watch me tour the ship and scan resources for hours now, so I was hoping to do something fun to reward you for your patience. Take the only 2 squad members I have. They can take care of their own talent points. Good for you. And we're off. Probably should have checked the weapons, but I'm sure it's fine. I'm sure it's fine.
Welcome to Omega. You're new here, aren't you? I can always tell. Allow me to... Oh, hello, Mocklin. I was just...
Leave, Fargate. Now.
Oh, of course, Mocklin. Whatever she wants.
Blasted scavengers. Welcome to Omega, Shepard.
You know who I am?
Of course. We had you tagged the moment you entered the Terminus systems. You're not as subtle as you think. Arya wants to know what brings a dead Spectre to Omega. I suggest you go to Afterlife now and present yourself.
Okay. Message received.
I'll keep that in mind.
Afterlife now.
I'm receiving quarantine warnings about the slums where Dr. Morton Solus runs the clinic. Anticipate resistance at the transport station. I have also accessed messages between mercenary groups regarding plans to deal with the Archangel. There's a recruiting station at Afterlife that may have information on him.
Alright. Ooh, look at that. Surely there's some little stall in all of this market goodness that has Ceres ice brandy for me. Arya, so that must be Afterlife. Yes, Afterlife in the big circle. Normandy Docks, Transport Depot, the Omega Market, apartments. I would like to swing by the market first. If Arya at the Afterlife club, bar, can wait for us. Zaid, I see you received your fee.
Please.
Kicking that guy in the jewels, apparently.
You have to help me.
No one said you could talk, jackass.
You Zaid Masani?
Yeah, that's me. You must be Commander Shepard. Hey, we have a galaxy to save.
we're not gonna do it by continuing to wail on that guy's goodie bag. Let's leave him alone.
My contacts told me we're picking up one man, not two.
Batarian delinquent. Pissed off someone rich enough to hire me to go after him. And for my bring him in alive rates even.
Please, I didn't do it.
I said,
Not the goodie bag! Oh, good, it was
Tried to lead me
face.
on a chase
Thank
all over
goodness, a
the
little
systems.
break.
He should have known better. These people always run to Omega.
Alright, what do you plan to do with him?
What's gonna happen to him?
I'm gonna turn him in for the bounty. Don't much care what happens after that.
Maybe stop beating him then? And go ahead and turn him in. Do you know what we're doing? The mission.
I assume you've been briefed?
I've done my homework. Cerberus sent me everything I needed to know.
Alright. We're good.
Good to have you, Zaid. We have a lot to do.
Pick a place on the
That's
ship,
what they
don't get
tell
it
me.
dirty.
I assume the elusive man told you about our arrangement.
Not a thing.
No. I guess he decided to leave that information out of the dossier.
Good thing I asked. Picked up a mission a little while back, just before I signed on with Cerberus. Thought you might be interested. You heard the name
deets.
Tito Santiago? He's the head of the Blue Suns. Runs the whole organization. Seems he recently captured an Eldfell Ashland refinery on Zoya and is using their workers for slave labor. The company wants it dealt with.
Okay.
I'll make sure we get that done.
Good.
Put
Get
it on
out
my
of the
quest
way
log.
So we can concentrate on being big goddamn heroes.
He's my main goal here.
I better
in the
turn
goodie
this
bag.
thing in before it starts to stink. I'll be locked and loaded next time you're ready to get some killing done.
His armor has a very Isaac Clarke series of plates on it that I find quite aesthetically pleasing. And potentially delicious. Let's see. Afterlife. So much ass shaking right now. It's gonna give people some seizures. Alright, so the market is this way? Question mark? Kit? The marketplace. Morden is here, right? Somewhere on Omega? In the slums. It's my main goal. Yes, we want to pick up our quest members, or squad members, I mean. Mad Prophet! What's this?
Humans are a blight on galactic purity. You, sir, you are a blight.
Disagree with you there.
You and you.
Rude to talk about it right in front of all of us, though. Yes, we are a blight on galactic purity. Herod? Nice to meet you. What's this? The Emporium. Don't get sick. If you have to get sick, you leave Herod's Emporium. Don't get sick back here. Herod. Hi.
Tentatively excited. Welcome, human. What can I get
Maybe
for
excited.
you?
What do you have? What kinds of things do you sell here?
Friendly,
Sarah's ice brandy?
salvaged parts. All kinds. Mostly legitimate. With
Is he
pride,
smoking a cigar?
my prices are the lowest
So
anywhere on the
cute.
station. You won't find salvage cheaper than mine.
I have things to do.
Courteously,
Enjoy that cigar, sir.
Have a fine day. Take a look at my kiosk.
Alright, we have modeled ships. Presumably for my little display case. 2,000 credits. It's not terrible. And a visor. Increases headshot damage. Capacitor chest plate. Reduces the delay before your shields start regenerating. Hack module. Terminus armor. Fancy. Fancy as hell. 12,000 credits. Black Storm Gravitational Singularity Project. Herod, where did you get your hands on this? It seems kind of serious. Alright, I can spend 2,000 credits for a Geth ship. Make Herod's day. The Omega Market. Arch.
I might have something here for humans. Not much.
Seems weird, but okay.
I'm in the mood to spend some money, but I think I can find better stuff elsewhere.
You won't find a better selection anywhere. Unless you're willing to risk the
Oh, I
black
am.
market.
Tell me more about this black market.
I'd rather deal with you than give money to those thieves. You sure we can't make a deal?
Look, I can't compete with the black market. I have to make a profit. I'll do what I can, but don't tell anyone or I'll lose my shirt.
It's fine, you'll still have your leather coveralls, even if you lose your shirt. Thank you for the discount. Appreciate it. A Turian cruiser for $416, sure. Yummy blood dragon armor, yes! This is like the Dragon Age. I believe it was 2 at the same time. Mass Effect 2 and Dragon Age 2 came out roughly similar time periods. This is like a crossover between them. There is a Dragon Age Mass Effect armor. And it's so sexy looking. Oh, I love it. A titillating alien magazine for 4 credits? Well, yes. What am I gonna do with this exactly? I mean, I know what I'm gonna do with it, but what am I gonna... Ah, that unlocked our Scholar Codex entry achievement. What a way to become a scholar with a titillating alien magazine. Increases the damage by 10% and improves sniper rifles for your entire squad. I don't quite know how upgrades work yet, but it's interesting that they work for the entire squad. I have to do some more research about that. I'm very tempted to get this Blood Dragon armor, but it is 12,000 credits that I could spend elsewhere, and I'm probably not going to wear it throughout the game. It's just a fun little novelty. Any other shops down here? Food? Sarah's ice brandy, please. I'll take the bottle. Miranda, you're doing laps around the marketplace. Stop it. Calm down. VIP section. Ooh. Shisk. Tisk, tisk, shisk. It's like a Willem Dafoe character.
We not kill anyone today.
Who?
I don't know a Captain Gavorn. Why would I tell him anything?
Not trust you. Tell Gavorn we know his tricks. We not kill anyone today.
So many sharp teeth.
There seem to be a lot of Vorcha on Omega.
Go away. Talk too much. Gavorn's thugs get no more. We leave.
Good talking to ya.
No more talk. We know Gavorn's tricks. We leave.
Alright. Probably should have found Captain Gavorn before we started that whole thing. You okay, buddy?
This place. How can these people be left to rot like this?
You don't understand, or you don't want to?
Doesn't really matter.
No. Omega has worked this way for a very long time. No one's changing it now.
What in the hell is happening with your shadows? Ah! Oh! Okay. We're being haunted. Let's get to safety. Deeper, deeper. Into the Vorcha Den. Probably not somewhere I should be going right now, but I'm too curious. Too curious. What's happening here? Guarding this door, or can I just... into the afterlife. Looks like all roads lead to the afterlife. Literally. Alright. Can't wait to find Captain Gavorn and ask him what all this is about.
The Shepard Scholarship has gone into effect, targeting low-income children on Earth, where the most famous human in the galaxy allegedly had a difficult childhood. The scholarships have allowed several dozen young men and women to leave
Yes.
and to join
Final
the
shot.
military or enroll in school.
So funny on that announcement that there was a Shepherd Scholarship
Every credit goes
for
toward a ticket to
underprivileged
get me off
youths
this
on Earth.
forsaken rock.
Yeah.
I buy a lot of parts and equipment. Maybe we can make an arrangement.
Well,
If you have a cheap
you seem
model,
like a
I'll
decent person.
definitely buy that
You
at a
can't breathe
discount.
word if it's a Harrod.
Of course.
Then we have a deal. Maybe I'll at least sell something to you.
Can I ask you more
What
questions?
brought a nice kid like you to Omega?
My pilgrimage. What money I had got stolen within a few days, so I decided to sell salvaged parts. You can see how that turned out. Harrod's forcing me to sell high, and I can't even afford a ticket off this station.
Final sip of coffee. Perhaps for the day. Makes me sad to think. Delicious. You want to get off the planet? Take it off this station? How much do you need?
How much do you need to get off Omega?
I still need 1,000 credits to pay my way.
You spent double that on a model
This is my
guest ship.
mistake on my pilgrimage.
Like an
My
asshole.
problem.
It might be your problem and your pilgrimage, but these are also
Here you
your
go.
credits.
1,000 credits. Get out of here.
Thank you. With this, I can finally continue on my pilgrimage. I'm going to buy my ticket
mention
right
it.
now. Thank you again.
Can I still use your shop? Good. Whew, I was worried I'd... Aha! Nashan Stellar Dynamics T6 FBA couplings. 416 credits, yes. What a steal. He said they were rare, but they don't seem to be priced that way. I have a Geth plasma shotgun. That sounds amazing. You guys are working on coffee? Oh, good. Glad someone's still being caffeinated out in the wide world. Shepard gets plus 10 health. Tempting. $75,000 for it, though. Ouch. A 3-barreled Geth weapon fires miniature but potent cluster rounds of superconducting projectiles. It's a longer range than standard shotguns. That is tempting. Medium range, semi-automatic rifle effective against armor, shields, and barriers. Upgrades the Avenger. Definitely gonna have to figure out how upgrades work, because right now I do not understand at all. So we got some couplings for the engineers. They ought to be happy with that. What else do we have to do on Omega? Go to the Citadel for that. Not sure where we need the brandy. Typhon Phoenix, Ziona. Kane has been given money for a ticket off of Omega. He can now continue his pilgrimage. Lovely. Alright, Convict is not here. Archangel. Is here. So we should look for Archangel and Morden Solus. I think those are the only two left. Arya Talok, ruler of Omega, wants all important new arrivals to pay their respects to her at Afterlife. Okay, fine. Before we go collect our crewman, let's check in with the good ruler of Omega. I don't want to be rude, I'll just... Anytime now. Is line moving, or... Okay, I'm gonna be rude.
Come on, let me in. Ari's expecting me.
Thank you.
If she were expecting you.
Welcome to the afterlife. Before we speak to the good, potentially criminal commander of all things Omega, let's give it a nice save. Merc recruiter? How dare you speak to me? I am no common merc to be recruited. Hey.
I'm busy.
Dare I speak to you then? Assuming they would be upper level, as most criminal overlords want to do. Arya Talok.
That's
Madam.
close enough.
Arya. No, it was a sad occasion. Everyone's calmed down. Good. Okay.
If you're looking for weapons, you're not doing a very good job.
Can't be too careful with dead specters. That could be anyone wearing your face.
I was told you're the person to talk to if I have questions.
They're clean.
Also, I like your jacket. It's very stylish.
Depends
Can
on
I
the
have one of
question.
those?
You run Omega?
I am Omega.
Sounds like you're the person to talk to.
But you need more. Everyone needs more something, and they all come to me.
Me personally, I'm looking for titillating magazines.
Feeling dramatic. It doesn't matter. Omega has no titled ruler and only one rule.
Party till the break of dawn?
Don't fuck with Arya.
Even better rule. Simple enough.
I like it. Easy to remember.
We're gonna be good friends.
Someone will remind you.
And then I toss your sorry ass out the nearest airlock.
Alright, Charles, calm down.
So, what can I do for you?
I'm looking for a sexy little Solarian scientist named Morden Solus. People around here call him the Professor.
I'm looking for Morden Solus. Do you know where I can find him?
The Solarian doctor? Last I heard, he was trying to help plague victims in the quarantine zone. I always liked Morden. He's as likely to heal you as he is to shoot you.
Sounds like my kind of guy.
What can you tell me about him?
Used to be part of the Solarian Special Tasks Group. He's brilliant and dangerous. Just don't get him talking. He never shuts up. If you really need to find him,
Good listener.
take a shuttle to the quarantine zone. No guarantee they'll let you in, of course.
Alright. And the other guy I'm looking for?
I'm trying to track down Archangel.
You and half of Omega. You want him dead too?
Why is everyone after him?
Hoping he'd be
He
alive
thinks he's
enough
fighting
to
on the side of
help
good.
me on my
There
cause.
is no good side to Omega. Everything he does pisses someone off. It's catching up to him.
Just the kind of guy I'm looking for.
Really? Well, aren't you interesting? You're gonna make some enemies teaming up with Archangel. That's assuming you can get to him. He's in a bit of trouble right now.
Trouble?
What kind of trouble?
The local merc groups have joined forces to take him down. They've got him cornered, but it sounds like they're having trouble finishing him off. They've started hiring anybody with a gun to help them.
Sounds like that might be our ticket in.
They're using a private room for recruiting. Just over there. I'm sure they'll
The
sign
Merc
you up.
recruiter. Alright.
What can you tell me about Archangel?
Not as much as I'd like. He showed up here several months ago and started causing all sorts of problems. If you make your own laws, which everyone here does, he makes life difficult. He's reckless and idealistic. But he seems to know enough to stay clear of me.
Which merc groups are after Archangel?
Blue Suns, Eclipse, Blood Pack. They're Omega's major players. Unless they're at war, you'll never see them together. But one thing they hate more than each other is Archangel.
Do you hate Archangel?
I don't have time for hate, but I distrust them all equally. For now,
Too
I'm
busy
happy just to let
dancing.
them kill each other.
Thank you for the information. That was incredibly
I
helpful.
appreciate the help.
More than I
See if
probably
you still
deserved.
feel that way when the mercs realize you're here to help him.
You.
Tell me how you got set up here.
That's as privileged as information gets. I have many friends and enemies I keep at varying distances. I don't count you among either. We'll see how useful you prove.
How can I assist? So that you may
Short
trust
answer,
me.
mind your own damn business.
That's fair. That's fair
One
enough.
scan and we're straight to business. People are usually more concerned about who I am.
Your death was downplayed, but hardly what I call a secret. I had to make sure it was really you. You could have been anyone, anything. Whatever you need will come out on its own. I'm curious, but Omega doesn't really care about you.
So you must know what's what on Omega.
Everything that's worth knowing. I don't usually give it out freely. Information is power.
I feel very privileged.
Mundane things you can find yourself. Take a walk in a back alley or buy one of the mercs a drink. Better yet, talk to the entertainers. They give great tours. Just don't waste
Is that a
my
hint, or are you just trying to drum up business for your private dancing league?
Maybe I'll come back later.
Go
Maybe
ahead.
I'll be here.
Talk to our entertainers. You're just trying to drum up business. And it's definitely working. Anto? Privilege.
You want to talk? Talk to Arya.
Fair enough. You guys just standing there showing them your butts? Weird. Weird that you both did that so in unison. It's bartending time. Hey, buddy. I'll take a drink. Wonder if anyone's gonna do the classic animation in Mass Effect 2. Thank you. I was hoping to ask you some questions, but I see we're done. We're done here. Bottle of brandy. Ooh, Sarah's Eyes. Purchase Sarah's Eyes brandy. How much? How much for the Sarah's Eyes brandy? We'll never know. I still have some credits remaining, so that's all I really care about. Dr. Chakwas will be best pleased. We are just ripping through our quest log. Alright. Yes, we can save it here, and then speak to the mercs next time. It'll be a very colorful environment to launch back into the game next time. I am incredibly sad, though. I wish I could just take this whole week off of work and play Mass Effect 2, because I've been dying to get back into it. Absolutely one of my favorite games of all time. So, I am saving it. We have the Dear Professor and Archangel to recruit. We'll start here on the trail of Archangel, but then I'm hoping to make Morden, the Professor, our priority. And when we're done with all that and can get back to the ship, we have parts to give the engineering team. We have brandy to give the good doctor. Cannot wait. Thank you for all of your time and patience with me as I scanned and toured the facilities. We will be back to get into the meat of the game. More recruitments, more side quests next time. I'm off to find something to eat. Thank you for your time. Love you lots. We'll see you soonish.